What's happening? It's Monster Bash time. I hope you're all ready to bash those... something. I forgot what the last word was. Monsters! Let me fix my chair. Gotta get all intense. Ooh, I got a tie. Got my new shirt that's never gonna get washed because I'm gonna wear it every day I stream. It's Monster Bash time. Round 2, baby. Round two. And I got it kind of mostly set up. I'm hoping to get through these as quick as I can because hopefully I can do the semis and finals right afterwards. I'm hoping. I don't know if I can do it. We're going to try. So, starting us off, we got Coffee with Spaghetti 2 Electric Boogaloo with the Snacks. Command words, constrict. I almost said construct. I don't know what you'd be constructing. It's like Snake Voltron. You just like construct the ultimate Snake-Tacon or something like that. That's probably what it is. I picture that's what like secretly everybody wants. So we got 5 fire snacks, 1 coabatatl. That's how it's pronounced, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. It's from the ancient Greek, coabatatl. True story. Against Buckland with his Darkness Devils. I'm calling this one Darkness Devils. The other one is going to be called Fairy Devils because there is another team playing Devils. This one has Drow to cast Darkness. The other one has Fairies to distract. Different team. But we won't talk about that now. We're going to talk about Buckland's team. Command words, kill them in the darkness. Let me just take a look. Not that it matters because you can't get through magical darkness, but I don't think... Oh, very relevant. The Coatl has True Sight and can see through magical darkness. That is going to come in handy. I just got to say, that's pretty badass. You can't stop the Holy Noodle. I'm pretty excited for the Holy Noodle. If I remember correctly, it is 4 Spine Devils, 1 Bearded Devil as the Captain, and then 5 Driddly Drows. All just like doing their crossbow best to beat down on the snacks. So I don't know. Is this how I want to? Let's make it interesting. I like pairing them off and being like the Drow or like, you know, because there's 1 Drow for each demon, right? So we can kind of like, what did I do wrong here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made 5 Spine Devils. That was the problem. I gave you 1 too many devils. Giving you an advantage. You're only supposed to have 10 dudes, not 11sies. It's not Ocean's 11 Drow style today, which would be sweet. Maybe one day I'll do a one-shot Ocean's 11 Drow. That would be something to see. Also, I do have some battle music ready, and I'm going to throw it up in the background, and it's just going to loop the whole 3 hours, so you're probably going to get bored. It is, I found some royalty-free music. I looked at it and said, yeah, you can use it for your Twitch stream. I'm going to shout it out, actually, just out of niceness. It was like, you can shout us out if you want. I'm like, why not? So I went to freepd.com, and there appears to be just like free epic, just free songs there that you can use. They don't ask. You can donate money or you can pay to en masse download like hundreds of songs if you wanted them for some reason. But yeah, I'll just give them a little shout out because that, you know, credit them for their hard work before I turn on. I got like 6 or 7. I was listening through. I got about 6 or 7 like 3-minute clips. They're all just gonna like loop and shuffle in the background, and probably get annoying. I hope that's loud enough. Yeah, freepd.com music. Yeah. Is that loud enough? Maybe I'll crank it a little bit more. We can, as long as it's not louder than me. This is maxed. It still doesn't seem that loud. Just loud enough? Oh, okay. Let me bring it down a little to where it was before. Okay. I think we're good. We're just gonna leave it there. Could be louder. Oh, it's going to go quiet for a sec because it's going to play the next one. It's okay. I'll just leave it. People can complain if they don't like the way it sounds, and I will. Oh, wow! Ah, sorry about that. That's too loud. Sorry, my apologies. Apparently the next song was... I think the one song was on the way out. There we go. Alright, how does that sound? I got it under the yellow. I think that's good. You prefer to go down? But yeah, the snakes don't need to see. Alright, so we got the Darkness Devils. I'm calling them Team Darkness Devils. I'm gonna actually do that. I'm gonna call you Darkness Devils, if you don't mind. I'm gonna call you the Darkness Devils. Just so you guys have some, like, a team name to root for. True Sight on the Coatl. Gonna be sexy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty excited to see what happens there. Yeah, this is it. I'm just gonna load them up like this, and we'll see what happens. Let's grab that turn order. Alright, I've got my sheets already. Give me a sec. Alright. We got initiative on this guy. Boop. Initiative on the fire snakes. Boop. Initiatives on the Coatl. Super initiatives. That holy snake's got... Oh, it didn't roll very well, though. It has a big, massive plus to its initiative, but apparently didn't want to quite roll to get there today. And the drow in the back. Okay. We gotta expand this box. Looks like that we're gonna get that sweet darkness right off the hop. And the first battle, just gonna check chat real quick, make sure there's some hype going on. If a tie happens, me and Buckland will have to meet up and have a fist fight. Yeah. Well, this is, it's important to mention that this is for an advancement slot. So you both have a win. The second, if you win again, you're guaranteed to move on. And if the person who loses still has a wildcard chance to move on. So there's a chance you both move on. Although, if you do move on, but have lost to the person already, they'll auto beat you in the finals. So at best you can make is semifinals. You could never win because you've already... The rule is the no mirrors. We just take the previous results. So it makes it very interesting because some of the games, like if you're a wildcard slot and you're going to get in, you want whoever beat you to lose and not be in because they're an auto win against you in the finals. So if whoever you lost to last round, when their game comes up, you got to cheer for the other team and hope that they lose because then it gives you an edge if you get into the wildcard slot. So everybody's kind of got a dog in the fight still, I think. Alright, so we're going to start off. We got them the druids? Not druids, they're drow. Darkness. This darkness got lots of range on it. That's what I got to find out. Ooh, this epic battle music is really getting me going. 60 feet. I'm pretty sure I've put everybody within 60, so we're just going to drop. This is actually very interesting because, like, where do I put the darkness? I think we're gonna just drop like a ton of darkness just everywhere. All 5 of them will just go to town. There's a paintbrush. So we're gonna put like, let's see, a 20, another 20, a 20. You know what? Let's just make like a big goal. What we're gonna do actually, we're gonna do like this. I know it looks a little weird, and then I'm gonna overlap one in the middle. Because they're gonna move up. They don't need to, like, we already see the devils all gonna get their turns. The battle's gonna happen in the darkness. So that seems smart to me. I mean, they could drop it on their own faces, but we're gonna be moving up, so. Drow's gonna get up, but they've already used their turns, so they can't really do much else. They're just getting prepared. They all got the crossbows out, ready to go. Hand crossbows through the roof. Alright. But they use their action, so we're already on to Spiny Devils. Spiny Devils. The Spiny Devils. Epic music! It's just gonna loop, and you guys are gonna be like, oh man, I heard this one already. Although I was listening to it just for funsies, and I didn't get bored, so I mean, there's that. I'm gonna have 2 of them go range up in the middle here, and these ones are gonna get in. 2 of them are gonna get in. Now the thing is, I'm pretty sure fire snakes are immune to fire damage. So the spines are actually not very good, the tail spines. But I'm gonna because they're not geniuses, these devils, I'm gonna have them try it, and it's probably not, and you know, the damage won't do anything. That's just the way. Actually, you know what's interesting? The Spine Devils are also immune to fire, so like nobody can do the fire damage to each other. It's gonna kind of slow this fight down quite a bit. Sorry, let's just get in there. We got 2. I'm having trouble keeping track of all my pages. So we got a bite and a fork on the top. Let's just do it. Bite, fork. A 7 and a 16. I think the 16 connects. Yep, they only have 14 as their armor. So we're going to roll damage on the fork. 6 points of damage. That's a lot of damage. It is resistant, so it's only going to take 3. And then normally it does its fire attack back when it gets hit with melee, but it won't because devils are immune to fire. Snakes. Alright, the bottom one. Miss. Alright, we got spikes. They're gonna both aim at the hurt guy and just send 4 spikes at that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe those all connected except for the 13. So that is 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. And then they all do additional fire damage, which it is immune to. So we'll actually only take a total of 5 damage here because of resistances being kind of silly sometimes. All those round downs. The Devils, not getting a whole lot of damage in on their turn 1, but that's okay. Because now it's... Oh, you know what? They all had advantage. I totally forgot about that. So who missed? I gotta go back and re-roll the advantage. I'm sorry. I forgot about the advantage. So there was 1 fork at the or no, sorry. Shoot. How did I do this? The bite missed up front, so we're gonna re-roll that at the top. The bite connects. We're gonna do another 4 points of damage. Sorry about that. We got the bite and the fork on the bottom. The fork manages to connect with advantage. 1 point of damage. And lastly, one of those tail spines might have connected. It did, and did another. So that, like, just a ton of stuff hit that I almost screwed up there. I forgot about the darkness. It's a big deal. It's a big deal that they're basically invisible. Yeah, sorry about that. You guys are like, no, he forgot about he just put the darkness down, and then he forgot about it. Okay. We got this devil coming in. I don't think the bearded devil has enough movement. Let's see, 30 feet? Oh yeah, he can get in there. Let's try to finish off a snake. Get in there. We got a beard with advantage, and I'm gonna do it properly now, where it rolls it all as 1. Oh yeah. That's a critical hit, right? So that's 10. Goes to 3. That was the beard, which potentially poisons them for a minute. I'll worry about that if it survives the glaive. The glaive might just straight up kill it and then it won't care. Yeah, that's enough. Dead snake. First death of the fight. But to be fair, all their team got to go first. It was a little dicey. An advantage is kind of silly. Alright. Oh, is this guy immune to fire as well? Yeah. So we don't have to worry about the snakes doing their body damage back. Because everybody's immune to fire in this fight. It's kind of a weird fire immune thing going on. What's going on with my cords here? What's this? Get out of there. I'm sorry. There's cords. I got too many cords. I gotta find like an assistant that'll help me like set this stuff up. Alright. Time for the holy snake to bite its way into combat. The Coatl knows how to do a ton of spells though, right? He has healing. We're gonna go with the bless right off the hop. I know last time I was like heal, We're going to save my spells for healing. This time I'm just going to straight up get that Bless into play. It's a sweet spell, but we don't get to take advantage of the True Sight just yet. So it's going to pop Bless on on these three. One that's in combat. The big old dudes. All getting that sweet old blessing. I'm going to put just an orange dot on them, so that we know they're blessed and that they can roll a d4 on their dice, which is going to be really helpful. And he's concentrating, but that might not matter because he's so darn beefy. Okay, so one thing, how's blessed work again? It's just a d4 to attack rolls and saves. Yeah, easy peasy. And then the Quaddle's just going to chill. He doesn't need to get into fighting. He doesn't need to get into combat. He's good. He's happy. Alright, we got them snakes coming in. Yeah, let's pile on this Spine Devil right here. That makes sense. They can't really see him, but they can tell where he is. He's making a lot of noise. He's like chittering and like, kill that snake! And then the other snakes are like, oh yeah? And then the Kool-Aid man breaks in, oh yeah! So we'll do the Bless Snake first, just to get the Bless out of the way. We'll see if I need that sweet, sweet Bless, because they're going to be at disadvantage, which is kind of annoying. They get an attack with a bite and with a tail, but the fire damage can be ignored. Yeah, the fire damage is actually... I think I was missing the fire damage, like, the very first time these fire snakes did battle. I'm pretty sure I just, like, straight up missed it. So that's with disadvantage. So the top bite still connects. But only for 2 piercing damage, which is only going to do 1 point of damage. Everybody's got so many resistances and stuff here. It's going to be a slow slog. Oh, why did I hurt this guy? I'm sorry. And can the Bless make a difference on an 8? No, it really can't. It can't. A 12 I don't think hits. Just double checking the Spine Devil. A 13, so no, it doesn't matter. Alright, now we got the 3 snakes up top, all with disadvantage. So we're going to do 3 bites, 3 tails. 1, 2, 3. A bite on 11, 10, 9. Nope, none of those. Tail, tail, tail. One of those connects for 5 damage, which is going to reduce to only 2 damage. So it's a slow one. The epic music kind of not proving its worth right here. The fire snakes, I think, are at a pretty big disadvantage because of the whole fire immune thing, because they do so much fire damage. Okay, so we got this snake here. He's gonna be. This is gonna matter. What he does right here could make or break this fight. Kool-Aid Man is just a flavored champion. Yeah, he got it. Critical hits, baby. Do 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 ba ba da 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 da. Anyways, I'm not playing. You did not ask me to sing it. You're like, whoa, I didn't mean that. What are you doing, Tuber? Okay, so does it want to shoot arrows? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give him an intel roll here, and if he fails it, the Quaddle's gonna let him know. Quaddle's like, actually, is the Quaddle the captain? I believe you did make the Quaddle the captain. Actually, it doesn't say. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Intel roll on the Quaddle. Ooh, if it did roll poorly. Okay, so he's not going to figure it out this turn, but next turn he's going to start firing at the Drow to knock the darkness down. He's going to purposely snipe out Drow in an attempt to end the darkness. Actually, in all fairness, these guys aren't even in the darkness. I should have moved them in. Well, I'll move them in next time. I won't shoot them this time. We'll go after this Spine Devil, which is not the greatest play, but he rolled. There was low on the intelligence. The overall command cohesion of the unit is a little low, but that's okay. We got 2 at disadvantage longbow shots at that Spine Devil. 1. I didn't roll. I rolled damage by accident. 1, 2. Neither of those are going to connect. But he's aware now. Oh wait, he has Bless though. That 11 might go through. Let's roll a d4. Oh no! Only a 12. Not good enough. I think it was a 13. I think that was the only way he missed one of his shots. Yeah, that's just too bad. So the Dark Devil's getting a massive head start, but remember, that Coatl was still hanging out. And eventually they're going to start picking the Drow off. And when the darkness drops, we're going to have some interesting. And then when the... we're going to have some interesting. And then when the beat drops, Skrillex shows up. It'll be awesome. Alright, so we got these 5 Drow, all with advantage. And they're going to try to pick off another snake. We're going to take the hurt snake. Otacon! No, snake! What am I doing? I was trying to do the voice there. It did not work. I was trying to do Otacon's voice. It didn't happen. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. Okay, with advantage, 5 crossbow shots. 1, 2. That one will hit. 3. 13? Does that hit? No. 4, 5. So 2 of them hit. This 7 points and this 4 points. Okay, so 7 is 3. And then another 2 more points of damage. But that's 2 chances that the snake will be... succeed on a DC 13 con save or be poisoned. And if they fail, if they fail by a 5 or less, they're like, oh boy, I just closed one of my... Well, that sucks. Give me 1 second to bring back up the Yuan-Ti. I closed the Yuan-Ti's stats there. Oh my goodness, I can't spell it today. You can't see. You're like, oh really? Did he? How would I know? Okay, so the fire snake has to make 2 con saves. But he has bless, so that could come into play. 13, 18, didn't even need the bless. He's good. Didn't get poisoned. Whew. Because if you fail 5 or low, you're also unconscious for like an hour or something stupid. So that could just like take a snake right out of the fight. Overall, not too bad for 1 turn. These guys are gonna get in. They're gonna get in and start doing some damage. So we're gonna put 2 Spiny Devils on that guy. We're gonna do with advantage. Bite, bite, fork, fork. Okay, yeah, those all connect, right? So 3 damage. Oh, critical hit. So 6 damage, which is actually only 3 damage. This guy's gonna do 3 damage. This guy's gonna do 1 damage, and this guy's gonna do 0. Oh wow. So that was all. That was both those guys. Now I'll have these 2 guys go to town. Bite, bite. 6 will connect. Fork, fork. So we got a 5er. 1, 2. So 4 points of damage. Not a lot of damage. It's slowly chipping away. And they would retaliate with their fire bodies, but it doesn't matter because they're invincible to fire. They're immune. Not resistant, immune to fire damage. Alright, we got that bearded devil. This is gonna be the big guy. This guy's gonna do some damage, especially with advantage. Alright, he's gonna attack the snake right here. He's gonna go for it with that sweet advantage. Okay, what's happening right here? We've got his beard. Wah! 21, that's pretty good. And then the glaive. Ooh, critical hit. So the beard is going to do 1 point of damage. And then the critical from the glaive is going to dish out 17, or can I math here? 8 points. That's a lot of damage. It also has to make a con save for poison, and a con save to see if it is infernally wounded. So we'll do the poison first. Fails, but isn't infernally wounded. But he is poisoned, which means he'll have double disadvantage. It actually doesn't do anything while they're in the darkness like this. It has no additional effect. It's just annoying. If the darkness goes down, I see a snake, I have it become a comrade. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Alright, Coatl. True Sight coming in hot. Flies up. He's ready to... Oh, what the... I didn't mean to drag the map. Coming in hot, swinging on this guy. Let's see how strong this guy is. He also has healing spells, but I don't think it's worth it right now. I think he wants to... just get in there. The plan for the Coatl is kill these two guys as quickly as possible and then move in on the back line. That's the plan right now. So, because they're smart. They got intelligence of 18. They're geniuses, okay? So, I mean... also, notably, the Coatl has magical weapon attacks. So, when it does connect, it does the sweet full-on damage. So, there's a straight roll for the bite this time. Chomp! 23. That's going to connect. That's 8 points of magical piercing damage. I forgot I could do the math right here. That's going to save me some time. And now, they have to do a DC... Actually, you know what? Am I crazy? I just want to check to see if anyone's immune to poison first. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So luckily the demons are immune, or the devils are immune to the Coatl's poison. Otherwise, there's potential for them to fail the poison roll and just be unconscious asleep. So that would be terrible. Next time around, the Coatl's going to go for the constrict attack, I think. We did the bite this time, but now that it knows the bite's poison won't do anything, it's probably going to go for that magical constrict and just grapple and crush until they're dead. Alright, got them snacks. Lots of snacks. Doing really boring, never gonna hit rolls. But we gotta do them. We got 3 on the top. Let's get through them. Bite, bite, bite. An 8, no. A 15, yes. It's not a critical. I don't know why it... Oh, never mind. It thinks the fire damage is going through. And the 16 hits. So that's 3 points of damage. Not a lot. And then they've got tail, tail, tail. DuckTales. Woo! I like it when they miss. I don't have to worry about it. We got this snake down here, which is going to go after the hurt guy. Bite. Tail. It looks like that bite went through. 4 points, baby. Which is actually only going to be 2 points. And then we got the final guy here, Mr. Bow User. He's going to pick a drow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, am I losing my connection? Don't lie to me, roll 20. Roll 20 said I was losing my... Stacked against these devils, but we'll see. I'm not sure everyone's attacking stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This fight is going a little slow, and we might not get as far into the bash as I was hoping. But we'll see. So, another thing to keep in mind is this Yuan-Ti does have Bless, so these shots might happen. Let's see. Does he connect with the longbow against the drow? Now that he's smartening up. 1 shot. 2 shot. I believe those both hit. That's a big deal. So, oh, the 13 actually misses. They have 15 change shirt. So we gotta see if the Bless comes into play. It does. So the full 9 points of damage on this guy, which is really low for damage, actually. If I look at this, it does like a +2. Yeah, that's really low. D8 +2 piercing. Could be better, my friend. But yeah, he takes 9 points of damage. That's a hurt drow. Through the darkness, through the fire and flames, slowly getting there. Okay. I think that puts us back at the top of the order, and we're going to watch the slap fight continue as the drow, with advantage, on their hand crossbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to scroll up. That's a connect. That's a critical, actually. So 9 points reduced to 4. That's a hit. So 7. That's a hit. 9. That's a critical. 11. And that's a critical again. But it took the whole shebang to finally kill that guy. Still, that's a dead snack. As all the drow unload. Just a storm of arrows, and the snake goes... oh, like 3 criticals out of the 5. Just finishing it. That was a lot of damage. Considering there was resistances and the drow are naturally pretty weak. Next up, we have... Oh! Actually, you know what? The drow can't see through the darkness! Wow! Did anyone mention that in chat? Did someone catch that? The drow are just as blind. So they would be straight rolling it, and anything attacking them would be straight rolling it. Wow! I'm gonna bring that snake back. I'm gonna bring him back. This is all I can really do. I'm sorry, I can't really fix everything. I can't fix everything. I'm gonna bring him back. He obviously doesn't have poison. He has his bless. I'm gonna give him 5 hit points. And I'm just gonna say that it mathed out somehow. That's my fault. That's on me. My apologies. Yeah, the drow, not that good. I shouldn't be giving them the dark vision through it. I forgot they're not devils. So, we'll work with it. We'll work with it. Okay, we got the... Although now he has to make a bunch of con saves. I'm going to say he doesn't have to do the con saves. I'm going to just say I screwed it up. I'm going to give the snakes a bit of an edge here. Because the drow were firing... I had them step into the darkness for protection, but it makes them unable to be seen. Or to see. I forgot about that, and that's my fault. That is my fault. I should have just kept them out of the darkness, honestly. It doesn't make a difference if they're in it or not. Okay. So, we move on to the Spiny Devils. Spiny Devils. We got advantage on those bites. Advantage. Yeah, those both hit. No, sorry. The one of them missed. Fork. That one is going to reduce to 0. This is a critical hit, though. 10 damage is going to be 5. As one of those hits gets in. Now we got these 2 guys on the blessed guy. Let's see. Bite. Those missed. Fork. The 14 and the 16 connect. Or the 19, I should say. And the 16 connect. For a total of 4 points of damage, which isn't enough to kill it. Kicking at 1. Okay, so that's it for the Spiny Devils. Bearded Devil. Here we go. This guy's trying to finally kill a snake. He has advantage. Beard with advantage. Glaive with advantage. Those are both going to connect. But they're only going to do half damage. It's only 6. And then we're going to see if this snake here gets... he already has poison. I'm just going to see if he gets the weird wound thing. Con save. A 13? No, he's good. He doesn't get the infernal wound, which hurts him every turn. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Snakes are sticking it out. I could heal with the Coatl, but I think this is the time when the Coatl's like, let's just kill this guy. And we said he was going to constrict. Let's do it, baby. The Coatl's going to wrap its body around that Spine Devil. And if it was a barbed devil, not a Spine Devil, there would be damage back. It has a special ability that it's all spiky. Spine Devils don't have that. It wraps itself around. It starts crushing. It has to try to hit still, I guess. But it does have Bless, so I have a feeling it will connect. A 12? Okay, needs a 13 though. And Bless gives you a minimum of 1, so I'm not going to roll it. It's just going to connect. It's going to do a bunch of bludgeoning damage and grapple the target. 12 points of damage. We don't even need to think about it. That's a dead devil. Yes, the Coatl getting its crush on. Trash compactor. Boom. That's a dead devil as it just vanishes off into the 9 hells. Can I do any of its spells as a bonus action? I mean, actually, you know what? Creatures don't get bonus actions. That's how it works. He does have some interesting spells, though. Well, we're just going to move on to the snakes. Snake time. Alright, we got 3 snakes on this guy. Let's just get him out of here. Let's just do it. 1, 2, 3. An 11 isn't going to work. 1, 2, 3. A 14 will connect. for 1 whole point of damage. Alright, we got this guy, blessed guy, going for it. He's blessed. A 16 is going to connect. A 12 with bless will connect, so they both hit for a total of 2 damage. It's not a whole lot of damage. Not a whole lot of damage, because this is only 3 to 1. This is only 2 to 1. That fire immunity doing a big number on this team. Really doing a huge deal, giving him a chance. All right, this guy's gonna move up a tiny little bit and get his shots off. He's gonna shoot 1, and if the guy's dead, he's not gonna continue to shoot at him. He's gonna shoot at the next one. So straight rolling it, because they're both in darkness. Longbow shot with bless. A 9. He needs a 15, so no, that's not going to work even with bless. Second shot, an 11. Needs a straight up 4 from that bless. No, Coatl. I was hoping the Coatl was going to bring it up with the bless there. Longbow just missing all over the place. Maybe that guy next time, he's smartening up. He's smartening up, all right? Next time around, he's not going to try to use his bow. He's going to do what the rules, the commands say. He's going to run up and start constricting. He's going to turn into a snake and try to constrict each of the drow one by one down the line to finish them off. But until then, the drow get their turn. Just double check you guys aren't yelling at me. Because, man, the darkness strat is smart while I just threw together a bunch of snakes. Alright, crossbows. They don't have advantage. They don't have advantage. Alright, we're going to shoot 5 of them at that snake. And then they're going to change to the other weakened snake. Actually, you know what? They're going to fire at the snakes and then the Coatl, which is not smart. They're going to make a mistake here. They shouldn't fire at the Coatl because they can't, because it can see them and they don't realize that. So, first shot, 22. That's enough. We don't need to read any more there. That's a dead snake. The rest of them at the Coatl. They're going to be at disadvantage this round, and then they'll smarten up. 1. A 16. I believe Coatls have like a massive AC. Yeah, they do. You need a 19 here. 2, 3, 4. All those shots worthless against the Coatl's armor and the fact that it has true sight and can see the drow firing at them. Able to duck and dodge and get out of the way of those shots. Yeah, they're regretting their choices here, and next time they're gonna, like, the demon here is like yelling at them right now. The bearded devil's like saying telepathy to all their minds, like telling them, fire on these snakes, not on the Coatl. What have you done? You dummies. That's okay. That's okay. We'll keep moving forward. That goes to the Spiny Devils. There's only 3 of them now. Top one with advantage. Bite, bite. Miss. Fork. A 19. The 2 of those will hit. That's 4 points of damage total. Alright, we got the one at the bottom going after the Coatl. Again, straight rolling it because the Coatl can see. Miss. Not gonna do it. That's it for those Spine Devils. Getting a little damage on this snake, but overall not that effective. Alright, we got the bearded devil. He's like trying to get his finish off here. He's like, I really want this guy dead. Alright, here comes the beard. With advantage. 4 points of damage. Not a whole lot. The glaive coming in hot. Missing. That's not so good. Coatl. Alright, Coatl's going to do his old constrict game here. Constricting that dude. He could leave. Honestly, Coatl's pretty smart. He could go after the drow right now. He doesn't have to keep fighting. He's not that scared of the opportunity attack. I'm gonna roll his intelligence. If he's a smart boy, DC 15. If he makes it, he's gonna ignore the rest of the fight and take on the drow. The Yuan-ti will already be doing that, but we're seeing if the Coatl will also go after the drow. DC 15 intel check. No! He rolls a nat 1 on that intel. He's not thinking today. He's gonna go constrict. Crazy. Got bloodlust after that first crush. He's gonna go and constrict this other Spiny Devil. A 14 with bless, definitely gonna hit. Magical. 15 points of magical damage on this guy. And he's grappled. That creature cannot move away. It is being crushed by the Coatl. I believe that gives the Coatl advantage on its attacks against it, I think. I might have to look up grapple. Actually, it says it right here. Oh, and they're restrained. Yeah, so yeah, they can't move. They have disadvantage, that all the good stuff. The Coatl just has all the edges now in that 1v1. Alright, the other guy... Oh, we got fire snakes. We gotta do the fire snakes first. Alright, 3 fire snakes, all with D-vantage. That's how we call it. We call it D-vantage. Against that one Spiny Devil. 1. That hits. 2 points of damage. 2. 3. No. 1. 2. 3. That's it. So 2... What did I say it was? 2 points of damage? No. He's at 14. Okay. But that's okay. The snakes are gonna get freed soon as this guy moves it. He kind of goes around, kind of like gets out of combat, jumps in. He's like, "You're mine." Let me just double check his moves, his moveset, because he can only constrict once. It kind of seems silly to go for the constrict when he's probably gonna kill on the first hit. So I'm gonna keep him in human form, and we're just gonna do cuts. Fa-fa. Well, actually, you know what? He's gonna do bites. He's gonna go snake form, and he can do snake bites. 2 snake bites, which actually do poison damage, which is fancy. I'm actually pretty excited about that. Seems way better than his sword. Maybe I should have made him a... I feel like Coffee is like, I know, man, you were supposed to make him a freaking snake this whole time. Why were you not making him a snake? Alright, he's a freaking snake now. 100% snake. I think technically I have to use an action to change him, but I want to just do it. I want to just do it because it's my fault for not having done it sooner. He's gonna do those bites, and I could see some people being mad, being like, he doesn't get to do both. Well, here, I'll balance it. 1 bite this turn, only 1 bite. I know it should be 0, but honestly, he shouldn't have been shooting his bow. He should have been coming in hot as a snake. That's even the command words. First attack. That's not a roll to hit. That was a... Oh yeah, it was. An 18. Damage plus poison. Yeah, we got a dead drow. We had to get rid of one of them eventually. Alright, so now we ask ourselves, which darkness was he holding concentration on? Which, mind you, I did forget to have him do a concentration check when he took damage the first time, which is again on me. So we've got 5. I'm going to number them. 1, 2, and then from the top, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll re-roll a 6. Damn it. Damn it! A 4. So the weird overlapping middle one went out. Okay. Not bad. The drow getting their turns. It doesn't matter if they're in darkness or not, so I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I don't know. Plus shield. Yeah, that Coatl's got a lot going on. I don't know. We could almost just like be like, oh, mathematically they can't beat it, but let's, we'll play it out a little bit more and see what happens. The drow, one of them's in melee, has to switch weapons. He's like, hand crossbow's not going to work. I'm going to use the short sword with disadvantage. Pachoo! Nope, Coatl's fine. The other shots are all going to go on this snake. Straight roll, hand crossbow. 1, 2, 3. 2 of those connect for 1. 4 points of damage. He's still kicking. He's got 1 HP. He's not dead. He's not dead yet. Still got some life in him. But it's the Spiny Devils. The Spiny Devil, I'm going to do the one that's constricted with disadvantage. Needs a 19. Nope. Nope. Get him out. We're done with those. Alright, now we got 2 with advantage. Why does he have disadvantage? You know what? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe it's a straight roll because they don't stack. So... Oh, right. He doesn't have advantage because they both can see each other. So the only effect is that it's being restrained, which is disadvantage. That's why he had disadvantage. Alright. So at that snake at the top, we got with advantage a bite. That's it. Dead. He's gonna move in. Oh shoot! I lost my my initiative counter. I forget where it was. I think it was right after. I think it was right before this guy. Yeah. Okay, so he moves up. He's still got a tail or a fork attack. Let's do the fork. Misses. The other guy's gonna bite fork the hurt guy. Bite. Connects. fork connects for 4 points of damage. He's still kicking. He's at 1. Not dead. We got the Bearded Devil. He's trying to get that finisher. Yeah, that's a dead snack. He's going to go glaive on the other one. Connects with a critical for 8 points, or sorry, for 7 points of damage. That's a lot of damage. And potentially, that snake will be infernally infected. It is! It's going to take damage at the beginning of every one of its turns. This could get interesting. It's almost like the darkness doesn't really matter at this point. So we'll see how it goes. Continuing forward. Coatl. Crush. The Coatl's already constraining it, and the bite is... No, the bite's not stronger. The constrict is definitely stronger. So with advantage, easy peasy, and bless. Just gonna need that bless. 13, I believe, is the Spine Devil? Yeah, just got there. That's a dead boy. And he's gonna move in. He's gonna get in there. He's like, alright, let's kill these drow off. One at a time. Although at this point, it doesn't matter. You know what? I'm gonna think about it. There's a chance he just wants to kill the Bearded Devil. Because I think that's the key factor here. Alright, Intel 10, check. He'll go after the Bearded Devil if he makes it. Yeah, he's smart. He's a smart boy. He's going to get into one-on-one with that demon and get ready for the final showdown of this fight. Alright, we got this guy who rolls a D10 damage right off the hop. 10! Wow! No resistance on that. It's just loss of HP. D10 loss of HP from a wound. He's going to do some attacks fruitlessly. They're kind of worthless at this point. Against the one of these devils is hurt. Bite tail. The 10, no, nothing. He's basically dead. I can almost consider him not in the fight anymore. Alright, Snaky. He's going to move in so that he gets 2 guys tied up in melee. And then he's going to go. He's going to... I think he's just going to do 2 snake bites. Those snake bites are amazing, actually. They're way better than restraining. He doesn't care about that. Snake bites, so good. Straight rolling it. 1 hit. A critical? What? Critical snake bite. Doubles the poison. Doubles the piercing. For just like a crap ton of damage. That's a dead drow. We don't even have to do the math. Okay. Next snake bite. Hump. A 7. That's not going to do it even with bless. One of them went down, so we got a D4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 is down. This darkness here. Not super relevant. Okay, okay. We're in it. We're in it to win it. We got these drow lining up. Getting ready to take some shots. I don't know why he stepped in the darkness, but I'm going to do it. They're going to double up on the hurt snake. They're being told, no, fire on the snake! Alright, they got straight rolls, though. Hand crossbow, 2 shots. Pang, pang. A 14 does hit. That's 2 points. I'm not going to worry about their poison, because that thing is going to die on its own. It doesn't really matter. We got them Spiny Devils. They're going to try to finish it off. They're not the brightest. They don't know, oh, it's infernally wounded. I don't have to finish it off. They're just thinking, I'm going to kill that thing right in front of me. So we got the first bite and the first fork. That connects for 2 damage. That connects for 2 damage. There we go. All the fire snakes are done. Don't have to worry about that. This guy's going to move up to fight the Coatl with disadvantage. Miss. Miss. Can't even connect. Alright, Beardy. The Beardy is... Oh, sorry, he's not in darkness. Oh, but... How does that work? If you're right on the edge of the darkness. I think if you're in darkness, you're still blinded by it. So I think, yeah, they still have... It's actually... Wait, why would he be at disadvantage? It's a straight roll. It's a straight roll. Well, it doesn't matter what roll it was. I'm just going to say he missed. Because he needed a 19. It's straight rolls, because they can both see each other. I'm being stupid. It didn't matter, though, in this point. Bearded Devil getting to attack with its full might, though. Bearing down a beard attack. Misses. Glaive attack. A 23 forces the Coatl to expend one of its shield spells. Boom. It gets 3 casts a day. It's used 1 for bless, 1 for shield. It has 1 shield remaining. So it does not take a hit from that glaive as its AC jumps to 24, which is a crazy amount of AC. Okay, Coatl time. What are you going to do? He's going to go for that sweet-ass Constrict right on that Bearded Devil. Let's try to take him down. Constrict, rolling to hit. Only a 9 with Bless. I don't think Bless is going to make a difference. No, a 13 could happen. Could happen. 4 does it! The Bless coming in hot as it makes converts a 9 into a 13. Exactly enough to constrict the Bearded Devil. Things are not looking good on this guy right now. He's going to take 12 points and now have disadvantage going forward, while the Coatl will have advantage on it to do damage back. Things are going to get nasty for that guy. He could try to escape. It's a DC 15. We'll see. We'll see what he does. All right, this guy, Snaky Poo. He's got two bites, and then he'll just keep moving down the line. We got that first snake bite. Chomp. Yeah, that hits. 15 total damage with the poison included. Done. Moves on up. Another bite. 11. No, that won't hit unless the Bless comes in. Oh, 13. No, it's not good enough, but he will put himself into melee with everybody, and we'll see which of the 3 darknesses drop. 3, so the one that didn't matter. Not that it really matters a whole lot at this point anyways. It's getting tight. We got 2 meleeing drow. We got a short sword and another short sword. 15. Does a 15 hit? I think it might. It does. For a total of 7 points. And I don't think the Yuan-Ti has any resistances. Well, he has not to that anyways. Yuan-Ti takes some damage. Getting beat up by the drow. We got the Devils. We're going to have this one come over here. We got 1 on the Coatl. Actually, you know what? I'm going to 50-50 that. 50-50. 1 or 2 goes after the Coatl. Nope. It's smart enough. It's going to go after the Yuan-Ti. Alright, we got this one swinging. Disadvantage because... no, it's straight roll. I'm being stupid. Regular roll. Miss. Miss. Alright, the other one with advantage on the Yuan-Ti. Because the Yuan-Ti still cannot see in darkness. Bite. Fork. I believe the top one connects for 8 points of damage. This is getting tight, guys. I don't know. The epic battle music is making things hard for me to concentrate. So much going on. Disadvantage. Beard. A 19. He has to use shield to stop it. Is the Coatl immune to poison? If he's immune to poison, he's just going to let it slide. He's not. He's not immune to poison. He's like, nah, I don't want that. I don't want poison. Let's finish you off before you get a chance. The glaive with disadvantage. No, that misses. So he has no more shields. He just didn't want... I mean, it's a con roll, and he has bless. You know what? It's a con roll, and he has bless. I'm being dumb. Let's do the con roll. Let's see if he gets poisoned. If he gets poisoned for a minute, though, it's a big deal. But he has high constitution. It's DC 12, and he has bless. DC 12 makes it. Coatl's fine. Coatl thought about it. He was like, I don't have to waste my shield on this garbage. He's nothing to me. Alright, let's keep moving. Coatl time is going for that big old Constricty Crush. Boom, connects. 10 points of bludgeoning damage. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. Alright, we got this guy going after them drow. He's got that sweet poisony bite. The poison does not work on the devils, immune. But it's really good against these drow. It absolutely gets them. Yuan-Ti, what do you got? Epic battle music. What time is it? Has it been an hour? Wow, I gotta really get through these. First bite. A 10. That's not gonna hit. That's not gonna make the sauce. Second attack. Oh, well, actually. No, it needs a 15. Can't do it. Next one. 14. Needs a 1. Bless will bring it through, baby. How much damage? We got this and this. For 12 points? Ooh, he's at 1. He has to make a con save. DC 12. Fails it. Which one drops? 1 or 2? 1 and a 2 is the left one? The left one. That's the one that didn't matter. This guy's like, trying to kill the drow. Come on, I can't see. Drop the darkness! Alright, the Drow. Get their swords in. 2 swords coming in hot. Oh. This guy took a point of damage, actually. And technically has to make a Constitution save. I forgot about that. He did take damage. Wait, why was it 1 damage? Was it 1 damage? I forget now. The Bearded Devil connected. Yeah, it was 1 damage. Technically, I shouldn't have known how much damage it was before making the choice on the shield. But, you know, whatever. We're just going to move on. Technically, he has to make a con save. A 22. We're good. Bless is still up. Alright, both those Drow coming in. Straight rolling it. 1, 2. 17 connects. That's 6 points. Next up, Spine Devil. We got the... Alright, we got... with advantage, a 19 and a 13. I believe those both connect. Yeah, that's another 8 points on this guy. He's slowly getting chipped away. We got the other one with straight rolling it on the Coatl. Miss. Nothing happening. Beardy, what do you got? Disadvantage because he's restrained. A 17, not going to do it. A 12, no. It's so hard to get through that Coatl when you're restrained. All right, Coatl. It's your time to do that crushing business. Constrict! Only a 10. Only a 10. We got to follow that up with a little bless action. Only an 11. That's not good enough. Coatl wasting his turn, not doing anything. Maybe he should have been healing. I don't know. Alright. Technically, the guy that's hurt already dropped his darkness, so when he dies, it won't do anything. Bite. First bite. Dead. I don't have to roll damage. That guy's dead. Second bite. Gotcha. That's 11 points. He's at 2. DC 11 con save. I'm sorry, I haven't been looking at chat. We dropped the darkness. Finally, he's out of the shit. What do you guys... Oh, I missed it. Oops. Coatl didn't take poison damage? What poison damage? He can be poisoned, but I don't think there was any poison damage. The beard... Does the beard do extra damage? Am I crazy? No. If the beard connects and does do poison, it just does the poison to status effect. It doesn't deal any additional damage. Okay. So that was the 2 snake bites. I accidentally killed the Drow that took his turn. So sword. Straight roll 20 connects 5 points of damage. I'll do that in a minute. We got straight rolling. Both of those connect. I don't know why sometimes it rolls the damage and sometimes it doesn't. 5, 10, 12. He's hurting. That guy's hurting. Oh, technically we got this guy. Straight rolling it on the Coatl. A 21. He's going to take that 4 points of damage, which is going to reduce to only 2 points of damage. And now he has to make a con save. 17. We're good. Just had that DC 10 con. Easy to hold concentration for this Coatl. Alright, that was the Spine Devil. We got the Bearded Devil. Disadvantage. Nothing. Wasting our time. Coatl, get in there. Get that crush, buddy. With advantage. 23. That's a hit. 8 points. It's not very much damage. It's taken a while for him to actually get anything done here. Alright, we got 2 poisonous bites. 2 bites. Yanti. First bite. Straight rolling it for the first time. Yeah, that's a dead Drow. Straight rolling it against the devil. Connects, not a critical. Only doing 7 points halved. Because I believe they're immune to poison. And he's going to learn that very quickly and probably switch out... Or switch to starting to do his constrict attack instead of biting. Much more powerful. Potentially. Because if they're restrained, he might draw a critical. Either way, only 3 damage. Alright, Spiny Devils. Let's do it. Top one. Alright, 1 point of damage. It was a critical. 2 points of damage. The worst critical you could get. The other one, rolling on the Coatl. Nothing. Beardy, what do you got, Beardy? Oh, I rolled with advantage, but I'm going to take it anyways. Because it still won't work. Won't work. Keep moving. Coatl. We're going to try to speed through this as fast as I can. I might drop meteors very soon. That's a critical hit for a total of 16. I'm pretty sure if I start dropping meteors, the Coatl wins. What do you guys think? It's been an hour. I think I gotta call it at this point. We're gonna start dropping meteors on these people, okay? It's just D6s to see when they die. That's all there is to it, and then we'll be finished. 2 D6s over and over again. So we're gonna start with the Yuan-ti. Takes 11. The Bearded Devil, just because he's the most hurt and I want to get things off the board. 6. He's dead. Alright. The Yuan-ti. Meteor comes splashing down. He's at 1 hit point. One of these devils. I mean, I don't really have to... The math is right there. The proof is in the pudding. I don't have to roll for it. He's just dead. This guy takes 8. He's at 1. The Coatl takes 4. Use a shield. No, that's not how it works. This guy dies. The Coatl takes some damage. -4. Doesn't matter. The other guy takes damage. -8. It doesn't matter. I don't have to... You can figure it out. Even if he's rolling minimums, he's going to die. Minimums and maximums. We got a winner. I'm sorry. I'm going to call it. It's been an hour. That's a really long time for one fight. I don't know how I'm going to get through a whole thing, but I'm going to do my best to speed through the next couple. We have Coffee with the Coatl, an absolute monster on the battlefield. Honestly, you guys predicted it. It's pretty hard to get through. Its resistances, damage immunities. It's actually immune, now that I've looked at it again. Completely immune to the damage from the Bearded Devil. Shouldn't have took that 1 point that I did. Shouldn't have even been rolling the damage for the Bearded Devil, because it can't do damage. Immune to all its attacks. Same with the Spiny Devils. I could have been skipping it. Actually, yeah, I should have just skipped a lot more. Because he's immune. He's immune to anyone's damage except for the wounds, potentially, the infernal wounds. But once he's constricted, getting that 19 is just not going to happen. So GG's in chat, if you guys can just throw them up. It took a while. We're gonna get to the next one. Electric Boogaloo. Dun, 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 dun. Just remember, Buckland, you still have a chance of the wildcard slot. Calabrese versus Mandrake. Come on. Mandrake. Okay, so Mandrake and Calabrese. This is for a wild card chance. They both have a loss under the belt, and we're gonna see. Actually, you know what? I feel so mean. Doing this. You guys can yell at me in the chat. I'm gonna skip to the winner advances rounds. I know it seems a little unfair, but I'm gonna skip to the winner advances rounds, just to get them out of the way, like the more important games. I feel really bad doing. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm just gonna stick to it. We're gonna just stick to the list. Calabrese versus Mandrake. You know what? I made a promise to you guys, and we're gonna stick to it. So Calabrese playing the other Devils team. Let's get those Devils out of here. Let's just play all the Devils. But it's gonna be a little more interesting because he's got a Barbed Devil, and he's got some Fairy Dragons. He's got 1 Spine Devil. I know, you're like, I'm done. I don't want to see Devils anymore. Well, there's a couple left. And we'll see if the other team has some edge against them. It might be okay. Versus Mandrake's team, which is... Ooh, I like this team. Let's see it in action. It's a Wraith. Which can... I'm gonna rule the Devils as humanoid, so potentially can turn... Where's my Wraith at? There it is. Ooh, Wraith. We also got 1 Rust Monster, because why not? Not going to do anything fancy in this fight. I guess it can... the Devil's Fork is like the only attack that would slowly get degraded. I'm going to count it just for fun. And then 2 Black Dragons. Alright, so we got Rust Distract, Dragon's Breath, Wrath, Wraith, Shadows, or Specters, I think is what it was supposed to be. And then Calabrese says Dragon's Distract, Annoy, Devils, hit hard. And that's true, Devils do hit hard. So, I'll just get the, just one moment while I get the stat sheets up. I can start rolling some of their initiative too while I'm doing this. We got Spine Devil. We got the Fairy. Fairy Dragon. Young Fairy Dragons. Not nearly as strong. We got the Bearded... No, we don't have a Bearded Devil. Black Dragon. Black Dragon Wormlings. We got the Wraith. And we got the Rust Monster. That Rust Monster. He's there. He's there. He's just hanging out. He's just like, yeah, I'm cool too, guys. Don't forget about me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Rust Monster. He rolls a 5 for initiative. He's just like the pet. He's a little mascot of the team. They're like, yeah, we'll bring him along. He's like your little brother. He's just like, I want to play too. Let me play too. Alright, Rust Monster, you can come along. Take your brother along. Do I have to? Yeah, you gotta take the little Rust Monster. I'm sorry. I believe it's 16 for the Fairy Dragon. No, it's 14. 14 hit points. Save. And there are 4 of these. So if I remember correctly, they're just going to cast mirror image on themselves and then just be in the way. That's the whole plan with that guy. And then the thing is, then this guy's just going to throw whip fireballs. And the fireballs are going to be pretty good. I don't think the Wraith is immune to fire. But it is resistant, which is going to make things difficult. The dragons are going to take full-on fire damage, though. And that could be pretty devastating. They're going to probably be the number 1 target. Just get banged up. We got 33 hit points on these guys. There are 2 of them. So the big thing here is that he does have 27 hit points, though. 27 hit points. That's not bad. Does that actually work? No, I have to put the max here as well. Okay. We got the Wraith. The big old Wraith boy. I must say there's no sunlight to bother on this day. It is dim light out. It is a twilight fight going on. Alright, epic battle music. The idea is the dragons hopefully get in, kill some bodies. The Wraith turn them into specters. I'm going to give them a little bit of a tight formation. The Rust Monster pretending he's as important. It's like the Queen and the King in a chess game where the Rust Monster's like, I'm important! But he can't do anything. Descending order. Ooh, interesting. So, I'm just going to look at chat real quick. Is everybody ready? We got... I'm going to give them names. We got... I don't know why. That's not what I'm calling it. And we got I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call it. Rust Baby. That one Rust Monster is going to be kicking it. Team Rust Baby. Boom! You're the mascot. You're the reason that team is there. And we got the Devil's Dragons coming in hot. So we're going to start her off. This guy. Bad Dragon. I don't know what that is. What are you talking about? What is that? I don't know. I've never seen that before. Or heard of it. Flammable objects. Nothing's flammable here. So he's got a range of 150 feet. I don't have to think about it. He is just an artillery piece. He's just going to roll those fire attacks into the team. And yeah, he's going to go up front. He's going to hit the dragons. I'm going to say round 1. He's going to split it. Is it smart to split it? No. But he's going to split it round 1. Just because I don't like to take something out too early. I think it's kind of cool that he throws 1 at each. He kind of gets cocky and he's like, yeah, I'm a bad devil. And he gets them. So we're going to have the top hit. and the bottom hit. A 16 is probably going to connect. No, it doesn't. Armor class 17. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, moving on quick. We got that Wraith. Wraith boy, what you got? What you got? 60 feet of movement. He's in there. How smart is he? Does he ignore the fairy dragons? Because he wants a body, right? He wants to do the Spectre thing. So I'm going to say relatively easy DC here, because the command words, get those humans, make those Spectres. So I'm going to say he needs an 8 intel check to ignore the fairies and go straight for that Spine Devil. He fails it. He's going to be distracted by those dragons. That's what they're there for. Those meaty meat boys, just meant to keep him distracted. Life drain coming in. Boom! 23, 19 necrotic. Yeah, that's just a dead fairy. That's a dead old fairy, that dragon. But they're not humanoid, so we can't turn them into specters. Alright, sweet. We already got a first death. I just said I don't like to kill guys in round 1, but there's nothing else I can do. I can't split that up. Alright, the fairies. All of them. They're gonna kind of... One of them's gonna get into melee, and they're gonna purposely kind of make this bit of a wall to keep people from getting in. And then they're gonna... I'm gonna spread them out. They're smart enough to spread out to avoid the dragon. And they're gonna do their mirror image. So they all get 3 mirror images of themselves to protect against getting hit. So those mirror images are going to take the hits instead. Black dragons. All right. They breathe acid, right? Acid breath. 15-foot line. Well, we see one line right here. We see it. Boom. Oh, we got 2, actually. I lined them up. I was not, I swear to you, I know you're going to probably think, oh, he did that on purpose. I didn't. I thought, in my mind, they were randomly spread out. And then afterwards I saw a line. But to be fair, if it was like, here, he could hit 2 guys, or, like, you could hit 2 guys. It's going to happen. Now, the thing is, the acid breath cares not for those mirror images. It just connects. So, there's a chance that if this does 14 damage... acid damage that just straight up melts the fairy dragons. Dragon on dragon combat. You saw it here first. What game of D&D have you played or watched where you watched dragons killing dragons? This is good stuff. Good quality TV. All right. We'll do the top dragon first. It's going to do its acid breath. 33 damage. I don't have to roll the dex save. That fairy is splatted, acided, dead. Even with the dex. Don't matter. That is a really high roll. Average 22, rolls a 33. That's crazy. That's like nearing the maximum. I gotta look at that. Look at that roll. 6, 8, 8, 5, 6. That's some big old damage. That's some big boy damage is what that is. Alright. We got a dex save for our Barb Devil. He misses it! Takes the full... acid splash. Checking for immunities, resistances. No. No. He just takes minus 33. This might be a quick one, boys and girls. Alright, we got that other acid breath. The one at the bottom. Boom! 20 damage. Alright, it matters now. Fairy Dragon, can you save yourself? Big dex. Big dex. Big dex. Goes to 4. The Barb Devil. Or no, sorry. Spine Devil. Dex save. Dex save. 12? Let me double check. It's 11, so he makes it. Takes that 11 points of damage. No, sorry, 10 points of damage. It's a lot of damage. Acid coming in hot. Absolutely demolishing the battlefield. Just lines of acid. If they recharge their acid breath, this could be very quick. Alright, now it's the baby Rust drag. Baby Rusty over here. He's like, I'm part of the fight too, guys! I'm not giving up! He runs up to that fairy dragon, tries to give him a good old bite. A 4. We don't have to roll to see if the mirrors block it. The Rust Monster is trying. He's trying so hard. Guys, I'm here, I swear. Can I get chickens in chat for the Rust Monster? For little Rust Baby? Chickens in chat for Rust Baby. Ooh. Alright, Spine Devil. He could shoot his spines. He doesn't have to get into melee. But he might, because he's really afraid of getting that breath weapon lining up. Oh my goodness, this is going to be tough. This is going to be something. Alright, he's going to kind of like move out of the line, so there's no straight line anymore. He's smartening up. He's like, no, I'm not standing where that acid is. That's a bad idea. And now he's going to shoot his spinies at the dragon, at the clearly the problem area here. 2 of them. The 20 connects for poison plus fire damage. That's 5 points on that dragon. Okay. We got big old boy here. He ain't playing around. He's ready to get some killing on. He's going to actually go for the hurt dragon. He's going to turn both of his balls of fire. Big balls of fire. Foom, foom. Toss them. Chuck them. Try to finish off that dragon because honestly, he needs a chance here. That's 2 flamed hurls. 1 connects. 1 of them. 14 damage. 14 fiery damage to that dragon. Dragon's hurting. Dragon's hurting, but the dragons are not the real threat. This wraith is the real threat. This guy is so strong. Alright, he's going to do that intel check again. Wraith, you smart? I'm only going to make it an 8. You just need an 8, buddy. Oh, he does. He's smart enough. He's going to ignore everybody. He's like, nah, I don't care about no dang fairies. My command word is to kill humanoids and make specters. So he doesn't care about the dragons. If these were humanoid, he'd be going after them. He'd be like, that's my command word. Command words matter here, guys. It makes a big deal on what the monsters will end up doing in the battle. Drain life. Zoom. 10. No, that's not going to work. So he's just going to chill right there. All right, we got them fairies. They got Euphoria Breath. That's not nothing. So we're going to have this one come on in. They're both going to do their Euphoria Breath. Ugh. So when they do it, the dragons now have to make an DC 11 Wisdom. Both the dragons are the ones targeted. So DC 11 top dragon fails. He's euphoric. Bottom dragon passes. So this dragon is a happy little boy. He's so happy. He's like, oh, I'm the happiest dragon. All right, so that dragon, he has a D4 to try to, or sorry, D6 roll to try to get out of that euphoria. I believe he needs a 5 or a 6 to get a chance. A 1 to 4, he just does nothing. He just stands there. He moves in a random direction, so the fairy technically gets an attack of opportunity. Sure. Sure. It tries to bite. Misses. It has a +7. Still misses. Dragon's just going to move over there. I don't care. The other dragon. Even though they don't get their actions, they still get their chance to recharge, though. So the top dragon? No. Bottom dragon? Yes. Gets his breath weapon back. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? He's actually... I'm very tempted to go here. But it's 15 feet, so I don't think... You know what? It's only 15 feet. Did one of these go 20 feet? I might have accidentally done one of them 20 feet. Let me just check if you guys are freaking out about that. Devils aren't humanoid? What makes you think they aren't humanoid? Why aren't they humanoid? Humanoid just means you got arms and legs. Yeah, that... For the definition of humanoid, goblins are humanoid. You can look in the book and it says goblins are humanoid. But they don't say humanoid as a... It's not checking for the tag. It's just... It is a creature type, but not in this respect. I've looked into the rates. Goblin says goblinoid humanoid? Oh well, maybe I am just completely mistaken. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you're right about that, then you're right about that. You're right. They do say humanoid goblinoid. You're very true. True to that. True to that. All right. I was going to rule it. I was going to rule it the one way. But we won't. We won't do it. If the goblin said humanoid, and it does, you're right. You're right. That's not a good argument on my side then. It actually says humanoid on them. All right, anyways. Time for that breath weapon. He's just going to use it. He's just going to use it on this fairy. Boom. I don't think I have to roll it. Well, I will roll it. I think it's like minimum 5 damage. Acid Breath. Foom. Wastes it. Dead. We're not worrying about that dragon anymore. Shoot. That was the... He was the guy that was in the position. I forget what the initiative was. Does anyone remember? I don't know. I'll make him next. Why not? Okay, he's gonna move in. That's it for dragons. Oh, the fairies just did the Euphoria Breath. They just did it. So they're clearly before that guy. Rest monster. Rest baby. Oh, yeah, he'll go in. Get that sweet bite on. Go for it. 8. Nah. Nah. Spine Devil. Spine Devil's gonna try to kill the guy right in front of him. Bite. Fork. I think if 16 connects. Yeah, 16's good. It only does 1 point of damage, but it does 1 point of damage. Alright. Fiery Flames. It's going after this hurt Durgan. Let's get him. Foom, foom. As the fireballs go flying through the air. Connect. Only one hit. 15. That's a burnt dragon, baby. Shoot. Barb Devil finishing it off. Okay. Let's see where this goes. Wraith. Wraith's gonna try to do the drain again. Sagum. 17. Yeah. That connects. Damage. 10. Not dead. It's at 2. Fairy Dragon. Do you get your Euphoria back? He does. But he's gonna use it on the Rust Monster. Alright, Rust Monster. Do your thing. Or are you the happiest little Rust Monster? He's so happy! He's so happy! No, he's not! He defeated it! He was like, no! I am grumpy! They do not let me fight! Alright, Draggy. Let's see the dragon. He gets a chance to break out. He needs that he needs that, It's not a con save, though. Why did I roll con? That's okay. His wisdom is a +1 as well, so I'll just let it go. Wisdom save. He needs an 11. Yeah, he's back in the fight, baby! He doesn't get his turn, but he's back in the fight. Rust Monster, what are you gonna do? He's gonna try to bite that dragon. He's mad. He's mad. What? How dare you? Bite. Connects. Fairy Dragon. Fairy Dragon. Does your shield protect you? I think he needs a 5 or higher. Yeah, he's good. His little extra self came out and protected him. His little mirror image. You bit the wrong one, you dumb Rust baby. Alright, Spine Devil. Let's go. Attack. Attack. 21. Yeah, that's 4. That's 2 points of damage. 2 points of damage. Alright, we got the fire. Lining up that fire again. The artillery cannon firing on the other dragon. Fum, fum. Neither hit. Wraith, what do you got? Can you finish a guy off? Go for it. Drain life. No! Misses. Euphoria Breath. Do you get it back? Yes. Rust Monster. Can you stop it? He's good! He refuses. He's one grumpy little bastard. Alright, Dragon. Technically, I was supposed to roll to see if it recharged when it fought the Euphoria Breath, so I'm going to give it 2 chances to recharge here. 1, 2. No. Doesn't get its Dragon Breath back. Gets in, goes for a bite. Boom. Misses. Our little Rust Monster. Go for it. 17. Connects. Needs an 8+ for its defenses. Gets it. So that's one more mirror image gone. Defending against those tiny little mite bites. Alright, Spine Devil, defend yourself. We got a bite. We got a fork. Fork connects. 1 point of damage. Not a whole lot of damage. Not a lot of damage. Alright, 2 flaming fireballs coming at that dragon. Shazam! Shazam! One of them connects. Dragon takes 16! As the artillery cannon fires on all cylinders. Alright, here we go. Wraith time. What you gonna do? Drain that life? No, he's not. He's just gonna sit there. Euphoria Breath. We get that back? No. He has to go for a crappy bite attack or like one of his other random spells. Color Spray? Nah, I'm not doing it. I don't care. I'm not figuring out that spell. He's gonna try to bite the Rust Monster. 16? I think that connects. Little Rusty? Yeah, he takes 1 point. Ow! Little Rusty? What are you doing? Dragon, you get your acid back? No. Goes for the bite. Goes for his bite attack. Epic bite. Misses. Rust Monster. Is the Rust Monster going to be all 3 of the hits on this thing? No, it's not. Alright, Spine Devil. It's just been like a large slew of misses. All misses. Alright, Artillery Cannon. Barb Devil. Firing 2 flaming fiery blasts. Hurling them at the dragon. That's a miss. That's a hit. 12 points. Dragon's at 5. And I cannot click. Dragon's at 5. Alright, Wraith. Actually do something here. Kill the weak guys so we can get to the important stuff. 14. Connects. Yeah, that guy's dead. He's going to get into there. This is going to make a difference. He has to switch. He can't keep throwing fireballs. He has to switch to melee now. Gotta switch it up. Can't just keep shooting and shooting. Okay. We got the Fairy Dragon. Euphoria Breath. You get it back? No. Bite attack. If he had Euphoria Breath, could have probably took the dragon out of the fight. But we're going to get a bite attack on that Rust Monster. Connects. 1 little point of damage. He's feeling it. He's a little baby Rusty. How dare you? Does he get his breath weapon back? He does not. Bite attack. 11. No. Rust Monster. Bite attack. No. I feel like I'm playing Pokemon with these bite attacks. No. It needs a 15. Barb Devil. Alright, Barb Devil. This is your time to do something. He's got to turn his body and attack the Wraith now with a claw attack. He gets 3. He gets a tail and 2 claws. 1, 2, 3. We got one of these and one of these connecting. Ooh, that's a big old 12. That tail doing a ton of damage. So 6, 8 points. As the Wraith is resistant to non-magical bludgeoning and piercing. Alright, Wraith. It's time for you to hit big. Drain life. Boom. Connects. This is necrotic damage. 29. Straight up. Can't stop it. There is a roll that if he fails, he loses max hit points. Not relevant here. I'm just going to skip right over it. Alright. Euphoria Breath. Do you get it back? No. Has to go for the bite again. Bites. Misses on the little devil. On the little Rust Monster. Alright. Dragon. Doesn't get his breath back. Bite. Connects. Sorry. I shouldn't have rolled damage. There's a chance that his mirror image will defend him. Yep. That's it. He's out of mirror images. He's just going to take damage now. Alright, Rusty. Go for it. Bite. Nope. That's nothing. Alright. Barb Devil. It's got Claw. Connect. Tail. I may have rolled that too fast, but that's too bad. We're doing it. 8, so 4, 9 points. I gotta go fast. We gotta get through these. If I'm missing stuff, it's gonna happen. Okay? Life Drain, 15. Does that connect? Yes, it does. Necrotic damage. 19. I think we're gonna see the end of this real soon. Fairy Dragon, Euphoria Breath. You get it back? No! Never gets his breath weapon back. Bite attack on the little baby buddy over here. This is kind of a waste. I'm like, I just want to do the good rolls. Acid? No, doesn't get it back. Bite attack connects. 8 points. Dragon on dragon action. Alright, little Rust Monster, what do you got? Connects. 8 points! Finishes it! Little baby Rust Monster coming in hot with the finisher as he jumps up, tears the wings off that dragon, and it falls to the ground, and he's like, damn right, Rust Baby's in the game! Rust Baby's in the house! Alright, we got Barb Devil trying to defend himself. It seems unnecessary to roll it, but we're going to do it. Claw, tail, claw. I'm going to alternate so we get fair rolls here. That's 20 halved, but there's 2 misses, so it's only 8 damage. The round down is brutal. Alright, Wraith. This is your chance to finish her off. 18 connects. 32 damage. That's an honest-to-goodness win for Team Rust, baby! Mandrake! You got it! Can I have a GG in chat? You guys can complain about how I screwed up rules if you want, but we did it. We got through it, and we got a winner. Woo! Woo! Little Rusty getting it done. Woo! Okay, what do we got? Next round. Let's try to get to the next round. That still took a full half hour. We're gonna have some troubles. Alright. So again, that actually means officially Mandrake is out of the running. Sorry, buddy. I really hope that you feel better. I hope you're doing well. Or sorry, no, Calabrese. My apologies. Calabrese, your Devils are out of the running. My apologies. Mandrake, the man who's been out of the game for a bit because he's been not feeling so good. I hope this helps make you feel better as you have your chance at the wild card slot. Next up, we got... Who do we got? We got Dalek! Or I always say it wrong. It's the stupid monster from from Doctor Who, which I don't watch. Dalek versus the other Lek. We got the two Leks manning up. Telek. Oh, God. We'll give them a team name in a second when I pull up what they're playing. All right, we got Dalek or Dalek. Oh, this one's fun. So we got two swarms of ravens. This is the bird team. Two copper dragon wormlings. And one, this is a weird one because it's got this like massive healer in the back, but you can't heal the swarms. You can heal the dragons, so maybe the dragons will take a hit and then we can see some sweet healing from this guy. Because this priest is actually crazy good. He's just kind of a support character, so it's a lot of CR put into one big old support character. And his command words are spellcasters first, focus, weak, heal, guard. And then we have Telek. Sorry, I'm getting my accent, my LX mixed up here. He's playing the Revenant team. So I'm just going to say the only target the Revenant can have realistically is that healing character. It doesn't make sense for it to have a vendetta against anybody else. Because they're not people. I mean, I guess I could have them hate dragons. Just like innately hate dragons. But that doesn't make sense. And this is why. Because he also has a dragon on his team. He's got the bronze dragon wormling. So we have copper versus bronze dragons. We also have, you know them, you love them, you've seen them a million times, shadows. We got them triple shadows. All right, so I gotta pull up their sheets so I can do their rolls real quick. One day I'm gonna set up like a macro that does this for me. I'm gonna hit like one button and it's gonna just open all the web pages and prep their initiatives and whatnot. Revenant. I spelt it wrong. How can I spell things wrong? How dare I? Alright, we got a bronze dragon wormling. Bronze dragon wormling. Yeah, initiative. Not very good for the initiative. We got crows. A swarm of crows. I know what you're thinking. You're like, hey, how come you didn't like make a story this time? And I'm like, it's actually ravens, not crows. I'm stupid. I cannot get this to work. There we go. Swarm of ravens. I like to do the story for the first one, and then I try to go fast through the other ones. So I don't pay it. I'm like, you guys get one cool story, and then the rest of it's just straight combat. Just go, go, go. I kind of forget what this guy was called. It's a something priest. Oh, it's an arch priest. That's why. Or arch priest. Do you pronounce it arch or arc? I pronounce it arch priest, but I mean, like overarching. But some people say arch, like angel instead of archangel. Some people say that. I don't know if it's right or not. I'm not a professional. I feel like if I had to hazard a guess, that both are suitable. That's my guess. But I've been wrong before. The Ravens. The Ravens. What do we got? 24 hit points. At half hit points, we got a bad rap. Copper Durgans. Copper Durgans, 22 hit points. The Copper Durgans are actually pretty weak, I'll be honest. Compared to the other wormlings, they're one of the weaker ones. But they do get an acid breath anyways. Or not acid. Whatever the breath weapon is they got. I think it's, what is it? It is acid! Oh, copper is acid. And the bronze is lightning breath. This bronze dragon, though, whew, whew, he's got some good states. All right, so we got Dalek. Am I doing it backwards? Oh, I'm doing it backwards. I'm doing it backwards. Dalek is. I got this lined up backwards. Or Dalek. I'm gonna say it wrong a million times, and I apologize. This is Team Raven. Let's call it. It's So Raven. And you can be Team. What was his name? I don't know if that's spelled right, but I'm sure you guys can get the reference. If you don't get the reference, too bad for you. I'm pretty sure that one's an obvious one. Oh. Revenant has a crap ton of hit points. Not gonna lie. Okay, Revenant, lining her up. So I'm gonna say he wants to kill that Arc Priest. That's his plan. I could make it daytime. I could. If I made it daytime, those shadows are gonna be annoyingly crappy. Alright, let me take a look. Let me take a look what you guys are saying. Birds, wait, what? Who was that? Oops, Mandrake was Rust. Yeah, there's too much going on. I hope for a good duel. Grimforge? Yeah, for anyone who wasn't watching yesterday, I could not. We added Telek into the campaign that Grimforge is playing in, and I honestly, maybe I just was tired that day. I could not tell their voices apart, and since there's no other indicator when we play, they're just voices, and I'm on stream trying to like manage stuff. I would get them confused sometimes. One of them would talk, and I'm like, wait a sec, who's saying that? Who is Leonardo DiCaprio? Yeah, I don't know. Is he that like weird Indian guy? Okay, so we're gonna do descending order. Ooh, Revenant coming in hot, #1, baby. All right. Let me take a peek at what we got here. Revenant. Does not have invulnerability to acid, which is gonna be a big deal. He can take some acid damage. Actually, does acid turn off? No, it doesn't. It has to be fire damage. So there's actually nothing in this other team that can deal with can slow down his regeneration. They basically just have to kill everything else and deal with him last. So he can rush in. He's gonna rush in. He can dash because he wants to kill. He needs 30 feet for the glare, so he literally can't do anything else. So he's just gonna dash in as hard as he can, ignoring the fact other people are. He's gonna potentially invoke opportunity attacks. He doesn't care. He is a honey badger. All right, we got 2 Durgans, 2 bronzy Durgans. No, sorry, copper Durgans. That's gonna confuse me. I might mix that up. I apologize if I do. All right, they've got acid breath and they got slow breath. Cone. I don't think we want to try to slow the guy. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to slow the Revenant because Revenant's got all that constitution. Don't think it's a good idea. It also like doesn't do anything to monsters. So I think like his multi-attack would get reduced, I guess. I don't know. It's not all that effective. I could see a weird argument where it's like slow breath and then just kite. Like just run away, dash away, and he'll chase you like going 30 feet a turn. Because he's just going to focus one person down. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to use our acid breath. But they're not exactly smart enough to use it against the rest of the team. Really, they should save the acid breath for the shadows. So I'm going to have them each roll to see if they're smart enough. They're going to see the shadows. They're going to need a big old DC to figure this one out, because it's a smart play as a monster to not just attack the immediate threat in front of you. They're pretty far away, but it's clearly the play. So I'm going to use their intelligence. I'm going to say DC 15, and they can each do it separately to save their acid breath for one turn. The top one. I rolled intelligent. What? It didn't go. Let me try again. The top one knows to do it. The second one, not so much. He's a little eager. This guy's going to go in and he's going to do his acidy breath. The other one's going to hold on to it. I'm going to give him a little acid so that he knows that he's still got it available to him. Acid breath. Coming in. Boom. 8 points. Revenant, can you dex out of there? No. Takes a full 8. Not that that really matters a whole lot. Because he's going to heal 10. But yeah, that happened. Shadows. I believe they can move 40 feet. Shadows be crazy. Shadows got 40 feet of movement. They're going to get in there. Oh. Yeah, they can do it. This one's going to get in on the crows. And these two are going to get on that dragon. That dragon is that one that didn't wait. He's going to pay for it. Whew, is he going to pay for it? Alright, so we got Strength Drain. Kind of a weird one on the Swarm, in all honesty. Yeah, technically, like, rules as intended, I would think that you couldn't do the actual draining effect. In my mind, I'm like, it's going to instantly kill every bird it touches, so why would that drain the strength from the remainder of the swarm? But technically, rules as written, looking at it, it doesn't have resistance, it doesn't have any kind of weird immunity, it's just going to take the full necrotic damage, and potentially, it only has 6 strength, potentially get a strength drained out here. So, first attack of the fight. Well, it's not of the fight, I guess we did the acid. First attack coming in, a 12. Does a 12 hit the swarm? It does! For 5 points of necro damage. And drains him for 3 strength. He only has 3 strength remaining. That's a big deal. That's a big deal if this whole swarm dies because the shadow just drains the strength out. Shadow's stupid. Shadow's OP. Shadow's kind of dumb. Alright, the other two attacking the dragon. Needs a 16. First attack. Second attack. One of them connects. Drain for only 1 strength. But the 10 damage is a big deal. Let's check that dragon real quick. Strength of 15. So it doesn't actually change the modifier. That's it for shadows. That's okay. The one dragon's lined up to do a good attack against those shadows. I allowed swarms. The Revenant needs to go down. Well, what's wrong with swarms? They're weird, but I mean, it's fine. They're not, like, overpowered. Alright, the other dragon. Oh, you know what? I never put this guy into the initiative order. 15? Well, he should have gone already. I'm going to do him first then, because he would have gone. He would have taken a turn. Alright, he's got Bless. He's got Spiritual Weapon. Actually, he doesn't have Bless. I'm being dumb. He has Shield of Faith, actually. That's a really cool one. He could heal. He could heal the damage that just got done. You know what he's going to do? I think we're going to do Shield of Faith. I think we're going to do Shield of Faith here. It's kind of a fun one. It gives the other... Actually, he should Shield of Faith himself, in all honesty, because he's about to get Revenanted. Wow, and that guy has sunlight sensitivity, so if I had made it sunny out, the Kuatoa Archpriest would have actually been affected by that. We're going to do Spirit Guardians. Let's get that sweet-ass heal going. Oh, no, that's not healing. That's everybody around him takes damage. Yes! Ooh, I like it. That's really good against... is it radiant damage? It's radiant damage! That's super good against the Revenant! The Revenant will not get to heal if it starts taking the radiant damage. every turn. And he's going to rush in. He's going to rush in and take Spirit Guardians every turn because he's not thinking. Okay, so how big is it? 15 feet around himself. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to back up a little so he doesn't hit his buddies. You know what? No, maybe he should just go in. Can you choose? Let me sec. You can designate a number of creatures to be unaffected, so it's only going to hit the enemies. So he's going to run in. He's going to be like, nah, I ain't afraid of you. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Radiant also does double damage to shadows. What? Spirit Guardians. Insanely good right here. He's going to cast it. Now let me just read it again. And when a creature enters the area for the first time on its turn or starts its turn there. So, at the beginning of their turns, they're going to take a ton of radiant damage. In fact, I think it's just going to instantly kill all the shadows. Because they're vulnerable. They will take double damage. This is crazy. I did not do this last time. Yeah, this is actually really, really good. It might just be game over. Like, I'm not sure what to do with that. Okay, that's that guy's turn. The dragon. Now, the dragon has to decide if he wants to get in that business. Let me double check how much range is on the breath. It's 40-foot line. A 40-foot line. He also has a 60 feet flying. So let's see how good he can do. Can he do it? Yeah. Whoo, baby. He's gonna fly around avoiding the Spirit Guardians. Smart little boy. And he's gonna lightning breath the lot of them. 40 feet range. He's gonna get them all. Zap, zap, zap. 18 points of damage. They all have to make a 12 dex. Alright, we got the top. We got the bottom. Okay, so the swarms each take half. They're only gonna take 9 damage. But one of them's already at half health, so it's gonna be weaker. And then our big boy does not have magic resistance. Well, not that it would matter. We already know that those aren't magical. Dex save? He fails it. He's gonna take the full 18. He's a strong guy though. He's okay. But that's probably the best chance at defeating this team that team has. Alright, Revenant. At the beginning of his turn, he goes to heal. I'm going to rule it this way. It doesn't say which order to do this in, because it says heal and take Spirit Guardians at the same time. I'm going to rule he just takes the Spirit Guardians. I'm not going to give him his 10 hit points. Because it's going to turn off his healing factor. So he's going to take Spirit Guardians first, but then he gets to start punching. And Spirit Guardians is concentration. We got to remember that. That's a big thing here. So we're going to give him his sweet concentration. If he breaks the guy's concentration, well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. He has some good con, but I don't know. Alright, Spirit Guardians. Let's roll that damage. 15 points to the Revenant. It's just straight. And he can't heal now. Okay, Revenant's going to go in fists flying. Just punch, punch. If either of these punches connect, technically I've said that this is his enemy or whatever, so he's gonna do a ton of damage. It's gonna be like a truck. AC 13 is very likely to hit. Both connecting. Oh my god. This might be over. A 20 and a 29. A 20 and a 29. Can you even make a con save at that point? I forget how the con save works. It's like it's half the damage. You know what? I was screwing it up with the drow. I was doing the damage. It's half the damage, right? Or 10. So it'd be a 10 and like a 13. I really want him to make it though. I really want to see it. You know what? I'm gonna rule it because actually, you know what? I think this is over. Because he's just gonna punch him to death next turn, and then the team has nothing left. Okay, he's got to make those con saves. A 10 and a 13. DC 10 makes it. DC 13 makes it. He holds concentration legitimately. Oh my god, I wanted to just like rule that it would happen. He should not have walked up, but it didn't matter. The guy was going to chase him down anyways. He's going to get punched. He's got them sweet Spirit Guardians still activated, still going. Technically, it's his turn. He's going to cast Mass Cure Wounds. Mass Cure Wounds as a massive 5th level spell, healing a ton of damage. Well, not really. Healing 2 dudes, because he can't heal the swarms. Plus a spellcasting modifier, which I believe is a 3. So 14. Which is not that big for this, but this guy's back to full health. Okay, okay. This dragon still has his breath weapon. How do I want to do that? Because I know Spirit Guardian's going to kill those shadows anyways. He's going to run up here. And he's going to go dragon. We got more dragon on dragon fighting. We got That's So Raven bringing out the dragon breath. Foom. Acid. All over this guy. You know what? I could probably line it up. I'm going to line it up. He's going to line it up and hit both. Why not? I can do it. I can do whatever I want. I'm the DM. Alright. Acid breath. How much damage? 14. Dragon. Defense. This guy. Passes. So he's only going to take 7. As he ducks and dodges out of the way. Shadow. Not that it really matters. Fails it. Goes to 2. And because I don't believe they're resistant. They are resistant. Sorry, they are resistant to acid. Strangely enough, they got a million resistances. But it doesn't matter because they're going to take double damage on the start of the turn. I'm just going to roll Spirit Guardians once for all of them. As they take double this in radiant damage. 17 doubled, yeah. Flat out annihilates all 3 shadows. We've never seen it happen. We've never seen it. The shadows getting boom. Just getting pulverized by the Spirit Guardians. Alright. It's time for the crows to try to do things. This crow's gonna get in here. What's he gonna do? He's just gonna try to do some damage. Crow Town. Let's see. Beaks. Half damage. That's weird that it rolled 2. I'm not taking the second one. I get why it rolled a second one, because it's rolling the half damage piercing, but... Oh, well I guess then that is what I'm going to take. Yeah, that's fine. It rolled the half damage piercing. I don't know why it added it together, and that's obviously a mistake. So 1 point of damage to the bronze dragon. Yeah, and it needed a 17 to hit, so yeah, one whole damage. Oh! Sorry, I forgot to take this dragon's turn. That dragon totally had a turn. Did he get his breath back? No, he didn't. But he can still bite the Revenant that's in front of him. Copper Dragon, bite. A 22 to hit. That Revenant's going to take 3 whole damage. Woo! Woo! Alright, the other crow gets to take its attack on the Revenant as well. There we go! I found the one that that doesn't add the damage in automatically. So, if anyone's wondering if you're using Beyond 20, the difference is if you click where it says to do the attack and it says +4, if you click that, you just get a regular roll. If you click the big box, I'll kind of show you if you guys are curious. If you click here, can you see that? Can you guys even see my cursor? You can't. You guys cannot see my cursor. Can I highlight it? Yeah, there we go. If you click just right of this highlight, that little dice there, it'll roll regularly. And then if you click the big red button, that adds the damage in for you. Rolls it all together. But as you can see, it's clearly not working very well. Alright, the Ravens are done. They didn't do very much. It wasn't exciting. Does this guy get his breath weapon back? I'm just going to take this guy's thing away. No, he doesn't. So we got to see this dragon. This little dragon. This little dragony boy. Bronzy. He's just going to go for a bite attack. on those Ravens. A 13? Does that hit Ravens? That's so Raven. 2 points. Who cares? That's such a weird fight. Alright. Revenant. He's going to take Spirit Guardians up front. 8 points. It is not a whole lot of damage. But he won't get to regenerate because of it. But now he gets to drop those big old punches. I'm going to roll a big dice here. One punch. One Punch Man. 31 damage. Second punch. 27. Yeah, he's done. That's probably gonna... That's a big deal. That's a huge deal. Spirit Guardians, phoom, drops. But the Revenant is also starting to lose his will to fight, because that's the big thing. And because it was a CR6 monster, I'm going to say that's a way bigger factor on this guy than if it was a weaker monster, because he gets to basically frick up the biggest piece of the other team. So there's a good chance that I'm gonna roll a couple of rolls on his next turn, and he may just give up living. Because technically the Revenant stops fighting once its target is dead. You might say, well, that's kind of the silly way to end it. Well, how else do you beat a Revenant? Let's think about that. Revenants are weird. Alright, so we got 2 dragons. Do they get their breath weapons back? No and no. Fly in, bite attacks. We got 2 bite attacks. First bite at the top. Oh, I should have just rolled the big dice. It doesn't matter, it missed. Bite at the bottom. Miss. Crows. Swarm of crows at the top. 24 hit is a critical for that 6 plus 2. No, sorry. 4 plus 2 is 6 damage. The other crow, epic battle music still, making it awesome to play. The Revenant takes nothing. Alright, the other dragon getting his turn. Doesn't... Oh, he does get his breath weapon back. He's gonna wheel around these crows and line them up. Because you can technically be in between. I'm gonna say that's fine. He's gonna wheel around the crows. They're gonna get attack on him. That connects, but he's gonna do half damage because most of the crows are dead. Uh-oh. 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 Alright, going in hot. We got that dragon breath. Boom, hitting both of them. Give me a second here. I don't need any of those up anymore. Breath weapon, lightning breath. 17 points of damage. Even with a good save, the crows are dead. Of course they were the one that was in the initiative. 17. Let's see if the other dragon can make the save. He doesn't. We gotta give this guy a chance, though. Revenant. Alright, Revenant. How are we gonna roll this? So, he needs the will to keep fighting. I'm gonna say it's like a wisdom save. He's got a lot of wisdom, so maybe he'll be okay. But I'm gonna make it tough on him for this round. He's gonna have a DC 15 wisdom save, and every turn it's gonna be +1 DC harder for him to stick around, given he's fulfilled his mission and he doesn't really want to fight anymore. He has no will to fight. So DC 15 wisdom to not just instantly give up and die. Nah. He rolled low. He rolled a 5. He has +3. He wanted to end. He's like, no. I've done my duty. I've done everything I came here to do. And I know some of you are going to be like, wow, I ain't playing a Revenant. That's lame. He's CR5 and he wrecked a CR6 monster in 2 turns by punching it. That still works moving forward. So if you decide to play when we do a bigger EXP pool, maybe Revenant's still an option. Although, in all honesty, I kind of don't want you guys to play Revenants because it's such a weird one for me to do. And it's going to cause controversy. Either way, I don't think that guy, he's out yet because this dragon is bigger and badder than the other 2 dragons. So let's see what happens. We got 2 copper dragons. It's a tight race now. It's tight. 2 breath weapons. The bottom one gets his breath weapon back. He's going to fly in. He's going to drop that breath weapon. Acid. Boom. 17. Does he save it? Dex. No. Alright. That's the game. I'm sorry. I called it, I guess. I guess I just have a personal distaste. I'm sorry, Telek, if you're watching. I'm sorry if you're watching because you're gonna be so mad. You're gonna be like, I still had a Revenant. I was still in it. Although, in all fairness, that was about to kill the remaining dragon anyways. I'm calling it. Revenant, maybe it's not the best move. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. We'll see. Either way, I'm going to call it on this. I cannot remember who needed the win on this one. You guys are going to have to remind me who was up a point. I don't remember. I feel like one of you had a chance of moving forward, and one of you... No. I think this was another wild card one. I think you were both down a game. And so that means Telek, technically, I think you're out. And Dalek has his chance here, moving forward. I'm actually going to put stars next to who won. Mandrake won. Coffee won. Just so I can keep track of who's getting those sweet wins. Come on. I guess I can take a look to see between Dalek and Telek. I think, yeah, you were both losses. So, yeah, Dalek making the wild card slot potentially, and Telek being knocked out of the running this time around. Don't feel too bad. There'll be more games to come. I'm sorry, man. Who's next? Who's next in the list? All right, let's get rid of these. Let's keep pushing forward because I don't have a whole lot of time left. There's only... Ooh. All right. False Star eager because he is next. He's like, I know it. It's me, isn't it? False Star versus Unlucky Soul. I feel like who had the win? False Star doesn't have a win. He lost to Ezekiel. Does Unlucky Soul have a win? I know there's some like, yeah, he does. So this is a split matchup, which means if Unlucky Soul wins it, he's in. If False Star wins it, he just forces them both into being wildcards, which is a very interesting situation. I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the more, if you're someone who's rooting for a wildcard slot, you want False Star to win here, because then there's fewer guaranteed people moving forward and more wildcard opportunities, potentially. So you have a dogs in this fight, guys. You might be watching. I'm gonna get wrecked. I can't remember what you guys are playing. False Star. It's the second Wraith team. Oh yeah, we're playing Wraith Basilisk over here. You guys still into this epic music in the background? I hope it's like bringing the jam. Every once in a while I remember it's playing and I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Oh right, you're playing the Jackal Wares. The Jackal Wares, which felt like they were gonna clutch the game, but then they couldn't deal damage to the other team. It was a weird one. Your commands are Polymorph, Thug, Swarm, Break, Make Specters. Hopefully we see some Specters this time. I will be ruling it as suggested. Yes, you need the type humanoid, which I feel like I was gonna say the animated armors were humanoid last round, and Ezekiel, even as one of them in the fight, oh no, we talked about it and you said specifically no, and yeah, I was like, does it count? And you're like, no, and I'm like, well, they're humanoid shaped, and you're like, no. So yeah, you did argue it. I'm being stupid. Of course you argued it. Versus oh, I forgot about this team. This is an interesting one. I don't know if you guys remember Frankenstein coming in with, wow, 3 Drow and 6 Shadows. All I gotta say is if this guy gets matched up against those Spirit Guardians, I'm just gonna call it, because holy moly, watch his team melt as Spirit Guardians wipe the floor with them. Alright, so we got Shadows. I'm gonna just put their initiative up. We got a Fleshlight. I mean, Bad Dragon. I mean, Flesh Golem. We got Drow. Seeing extra drow today. Lots of drow today. We got the Jackalware. Sorry. Jackalware. Click it. Let's look at... Is anybody, like, immune to all the damage? So the shadows can kill the Jackalwares, right? But the others cannot hurt the Jackalwares. Only the shadows can. But there's 6 of them. So that's a big deal. It's a big deal how this battle... How they kind of accidentally walk into each other. It's also possible that the Jackalware may use its sleep gaze to put things to sleep, because I believe the Drow and the Flesh Golem are susceptible to being put to sleep. Initiative. Flesh Golem. Yeah, that is the case here. Okay, we got the Wraith. Also, Flesh Golem, not a humanoid, it's a construct. The Drow, though, you cannot tell me Drow aren't humanoids. They be humanoids. You cannot argue me that one. 100%. No, elves are not humanoids. What are you saying? And the Basilisk. Which is very interesting, because I think a bunch of... oh my goodness, I cannot spell Basilisk. The Basilisk can petrify some people. So, who can be petrified? Can the Flesh Golem be petrified? That's what I need to know. No. Big deal that it can't be. Can the shadows be petrified? No. Only the Drow. The Drow are super vulnerable. That's the only thing of value here. So the Jackalware, I believe, have 18 hit points. Let's just do this real quick. Wraith, 67. No, we're good. We're good. I was about to say I mixed up their numbers, or their colors again, but I did not. 52. It's weird. No, everyone is always invulnerable to petrification. It's so powerful, but monsters tend to have invulnerability to it. That's the problem. Against players, it's good. Because players, you just get them. You just get them. Oops. Let's see what happens. We got those guys. Just kind of line it up. I'm gonna put this guy in front. I like this little. I'm gonna make it kind of weird shaped. Fleshy Golem. This guy's got so many hit points. 93. Not as much as a Revenant though. God damn, Revenants are stupid. Drow. Like, the damage they do to their target is ridiculous. And I suppose you could make the argument, hey, Tuber, just have it have no dog in the fight. And then it will do less damage and won't instantly die once that guy's dead. I'm like, but isn't that the point of a Revenant, though? Isn't that what a Revenant is? Is that it's in a fight because there's one thing it wants to kill? If it was in a fight with no target, it would just leave. It wouldn't even fight. What would be the point of sticking around? At least that's how I see it. I could see some people arguing, just rule it that they don't have a target, they do less damage. I'm like, well, then what are you doing? You're just playing like a giant meat shield? I mean, sure. Tell me that then in the command words. If someone wants to argue that, they want to be like, that's what I want my Revenant to do. Literally, like, have no dog in the fight, just absorb a ton of damage, then maybe put that in the command words, and we'll see what I come up with. Okay, so we got a ton of shadows. I'm actually going to put the Drow up front, just because I don't really know why they're even in here. I get that they can cast Darkness, but nobody on either team can see through Magical Darkness, so it's kind of, I mean, why would they cast it? It would do nothing. Just everybody inside would be ruining. Okay, you know what's interesting? One thing it would do is it would turn off the pack tactics of the Jackalwares. That's it. Because it would add disadvantage to everybody, and the advantage, if you have both, you get neither. So you'd actually have disadvantage and advantage twice whenever you fight, which actually breaks to nothing instead of just advantage. So I'm not going to do it. I think it's kind of silly. They can try to do Fairy Fire and give advantage to their people. That's not a bad idea. Let's see. No dogs in the fight, kill everything. Did I actually read out Unlucky Soul? Dash attack, the shadows move up. Well, obviously, that's what shadows want to do. They want to fight. Let's put this in descending order. And bring the heat. Alright, we're going to start it. Headshot. You can put votes. You guys should, like, pick in chat who you think. I think so-and-so is going to win. I got to give them names, though. False Star. You're going to be named... I'm going to call you the Reconstructed Vanguard. Just to piss off Ezekiel. What? You forgot to put my name last time and then you give it to someone else this time? How dare you? You're going to be called, Beware. You're going to be the Beware team. Beware the enemies. And then, I'm just going to call this one, I could call it like Frankenstein, but I'm going to call it Fleshy Shadows. Because it sounds gross. Unlucky Soul, I'm sorry, but we're going to call this one Fleshy Shadows. I like that better than Frankenstein. Also, secretly don't want to try to spell the word Frankenstein. It's easy. Here is it in chat. No, I'm still going to call it Fleshy Shadows because if you ever have a fleshy shadow, watch out. Something's going real bad for your life. You're like doing like the animals on the wall and you're like, oh damn, that's putting skin on the wall. That's some like Cthulhu shit right there. I like Fleshy Shadows. Frankenstein, that's how you spell it. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna do it. There's actually a bar where I live called Frankenstein's, but it's spelled, it's a play on words, and it's Frank, and then Steins like the beer, like Frank in Steins, or Frank's, like Frank, and then comma N, like, you know, like Chip and Dale, Frank in Steins. Like Frank, and then a bunch of beer steins are gonna come and hang out. Yeah, I've wasted way too much of your time with that. Okay, Drow up front. They got Fairy Fire, baby. Yeah, that's all they're gonna do. They're just gonna Fairy Fire. 20-foot cube. Yeah, they can just hit the whole lot of them. Let's go. How far is it? Maybe they don't have to move up. 60 feet? Yeah, they don't have to move up. They're gonna do it from back here. They're gonna be smart boys. Fairy Fire, the lot of them. All three. All of them. They're just going to waste their spells, get them out of the way. I don't want to think about it anymore. So they all get a roll, a dex save. DC 11 dex. But they got to make 3 of them. So technically you can have more than one spell on the same monster. I'm not going to keep track of all that stuff. If they fail once, they have it. And I'll worry about it as the drow dies, rolling to see if that was the one that got them. It might not work out the way it's supposed to, but it's going to save me a lot of bookkeeping, and I'm not going to do the bookkeeping. So, Jackalwares, one at a time. 1, 2, never mind, he failed. Next Jackalware. 1, 2, 3, he failed. Third Jackalware. 1, 2, 3, failed. Alright, Wraith. Fail. Basilisk. Failed. Just double checking that they don't have immunity somehow to Fairy Fire. I don't think so. I don't think there's an immunity to it. All it does is it means they're all lit up, which I don't know if anybody has played any Warhammer 40k. That's the equivalent of marker lights. If you're the Tau, you'll light them up with these marker lights, and then everybody else gets like way better accuracy. So that's what's happened. All 5 of them gonna get marked with Fairy Fire. And until the Drow are dead, there's a good chance that they still have it. Because honestly, a bunch of them failed more than once. The Jackalwares, once each. I think the Wraith and the Basilisk, they rolled 1 fail and then I stopped. We'll see. We'll work it out. Either way, advantage when attacking basically the whole team at this point. Oh, Flesh Golem coming in. Yeah, he's just going to beat on in. He's just going to go nuts. He's going to go nuts for donuts. His attack is not magical though, so he's gonna run in, And he's going to fail miserably on that Jackalware as his first slam. Then we're going to rely on his intelligence rating to figure it out. Not very good. I'm going to say DC 10. Because that's how I did it last time with immunities, DC 10. But he's just a stupid dummy. He's going to keep attacking who's ever in front of him or causing him the most pain. If the Wraith comes up and starts attacking him, maybe that'll change. But for now, he's just wasting his time attacking needlessly against... Oh, sorry! He has a ton of different stats, and one of them is magical weapons. The Golem's attacks are magical. I'm sorry. He gets 2 slams, and they're magical. 1 slam, 2 slam. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. That's a dead Jackalware. 1 slam, 2 slam. That's how you do it. He just did 20 damage of magical damage. There's no question. It's magical. He just takes it all. The Jackalware explodes into a powdery mess. Blood and goo everywhere. Also, he had advantage, and I forgot to do it. That's not looking so good. All right. Wraith. Wraith could be smart. Remember, we did this last time. He could ignore the fleshy golem and go for the humans, which is... that was something we did last time, and I did it wrong last time, but this time it counts. So I believe I made the intelligence an 8, because it's really obvious, but I don't know about the... I gotta check the command words. Gotta check those command words, because I don't know if you specify... It just says, make specters. And what did the other person say? I felt like it prioritized making specters... No, it didn't. It just said Wraith Shadows. It actually said Shadows instead of Specters. So if anything, you're more specific. So I'm going to give you the DC 8 to be smart enough to go for the Drow. And you know what? You really should, because they Fairy Fired you. So you definitely should. Wow, he just barely makes it. It's a good thing I made it 8. Alright, he has Flying of 80. He's going to get in there. He's in there. I'm going to say once 2 Drow are done, I'm going to start rolling for some of them to not have Fairy Fire on them. But right now, if he kills this guy, I'm just going to keep them on. 21. Necrotic. Splat. That's a dead Drow. Nothing to say about that. Actually, no, I'm not going to keep track. I'm going to say they're all Fairy Fired until one more Drow is dead. And then a bunch of them I'm going to automatically not have Fairy Fire on them. I'm just deciding, and you guys can suck it. But like in a good way. In like a good friendly way, you can suck it. Jackalwares. If I remember correctly, I think you just wanted me to like... Swarm. Yeah. Thug Swarm. That makes me think you just want to get in there, buddy. That makes me think you're going to go in there and try to fight this fleshy golem. It's not a good plan. It's not that good. You do have a Sleep Gaze. Wisdom save or falls unconscious. That seems legit. I'm gonna say intelligence. It doesn't take much. It's one of their main abilities. You didn't put in the command words though to try to do the sleeping thing. I'm not even sure if you really remembered. You were trying to get them to change shapes instead. So I'm gonna say DC 10, and I'm gonna give them each a shot at it. So the top one, are you smart enough? No. Bottom one, no. They're too dumb. They're too dumb this round. Next round, if they're alive, they'll try to put them to sleep because it's actually very good against the flesh golem. But this turn, they're not going to quite get it. They're going to just go for some bites. Like idiots. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one of these I do. They're the same. So attack. A 17 is going to connect. Actually, a 5 doesn't, but I think he has a really low AC. Yeah, he does. He does 6 points of damage to the flesh golem. I don't know why I did that. He's immune. The flesh golem is immune to lightning, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing by non-magical attacks that aren't adamantite. Or adamantine, I should say. So I don't even know why I rolled that. They're going to learn very quickly that they got to do the sleep, because they can't hurt him. Shadows. They're all going to pile in on this Wraith. The Wraith just is there. You got 6 freaking shadows on you. Boop, 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 boop. Oops. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what happens. I think wraiths are resistant to. They're immune to necrotic. They're straight up immune. You know what they're not immune to? Having their maximum strength score decreased. So they can't actually they can't damage the wraith. But as far as I'm aware, its strength score can be reduced, and it only has 6 strength. Let's all just take a second there to think about it. Adamantine? Adamantine. Adamantine? Adamantine? Well, this is probably going to be over very quick now that I think about it. I am so sorry, my friend. These shadows are going to be real stupid to you. If they connect, they drain for a D4. That's just the honest truth of it. 1, miss. 2, miss. I just want to check its AC. 13. 3, 4, 1 hit. 5, 6, 2 hits. That's all he needs. Drain, drain, that's enough. That's all the strength of the Wraith. So stupid. So dumb. Such a dumb way to have this fight go. I actually think you're just outmatched. I'm sorry, my friend. He's just got this, like, it's the first round of combat, and there's not a whole lot you can do. The Basilisk? I don't know, Basilisk. You can't petrify him, so we're not going to ignore that. He can go for the bite. Poison? Can the flesh damage take poison? No! He's immune to everything. So you can't even damage him. You go to bite, he's immune to the damage, he's immune to the poison. Oh, you know what I forgot? All those shadows technically had advantage. And I didn't even count that. I should have. My apologies. Yeah, this is over going to be quick. The drow just back up. They don't even care. This guy's going to go punching. Slam 1 with advantage. Yeah, that's 6. Slam 2. Yeah, that's a dead Jackalware. Splash! I forget where they were. I think they're next. Alright, Jackalware. Try to put him to sleep. I believe it's a wisdom save. He's going to use his sleep gaze. Not that it matters, because they can't damage it. DC 10 wisdom. Let's see. He's asleep. That's a sleepy boy. It's a sleepy big old fleshy boy. But now it's Shadow Town. The shadows are so stupid. Oh my god. I'm gonna say one of them even can't attack. 5 of them on that Basilisk. The Basilisk has 16 strength. But we have advantage because of Fairy Fire. 1, 2, 1 miss. 3, 4, 5. 16. I think everybody hit. I think we got 4 hits there. 5, 15, 29 damage. And then 4d4 strength lost. 12 strength. Technically, it didn't lose all of it. It has 16. So it has 4 strength left. But it can't hurt anything. It can try to bite a shadow, I guess. Sure. It has a -2 to hit or something. It hits, technically. The damage is also -2. Like, that's a crit. No, it's not. What am I talking about? The poison, I think, is reduced. I don't know. He does like 6 damage to a shadow. Doesn't matter. Flesh Golem, he's still asleep. Who cares? Jackalware, sure. Attack a shadow. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's over. Shadow takes another 2 damage, so there's a shadow at like 10. Or, sorry, at like 6 left. All the shadows get to take a turn. Let me check how that sleep works. 10 minutes, or until it uses an action. Until someone uses an action to wake it up. Sure. It doesn't matter, because the mass of shadows is just going to finish it. With advantage. 1, 2... Whoops. With advantage, sorry. 1, 2... what do I need? 15. So one of them did miss. 7. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here, my friends. Because, like, in all honesty, those shadows are gonna beat that Jackalware. I'm gonna call it. I'm sorry, you were right, Fallstar. You were so right. You really didn't have much of a chance here. That means Unlucky Soul clinches a final spot, and Fallstar is out of the running entirely. I appreciate the attempt. Beware had some cool stuff going on. They really did. Beware. But then, the shadows be stupid. Fleshy, fleshy shadows. Taking the win. So, we're going to push forward. We have 2 more fights. I don't know if I can get them both. I'm going to do my best to try to get both in. We got Hail Lucifer. Lucifer. Versus... Dun 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 dun! GG! Ballin' Hippo! I saw him in chat. He's been waiting. He's like, where's my guy? I need to fight. Alright. Hail Lucifer. You know... I forgot. I forgot that it was the Plague of Shadows. But this is a good one. This is a good one. So if I remember correctly, I think Ballin' Hippo is up a game. Let me take a look quickly. No, yeah. So this is another split one where Ballin' Hippo will advance guaranteed if he gets it, but Lucifer this is his last chance to potentially not be out of it. So Lucy, he's got that Quaggoth, and this is the ogre zombie. He's got a couple of shadows, but it's the ogre zombies. This is the big thing. His thing is Quaggoth, enlarge the zombie, but don't risk concentration. I believe actually I made a bit of a mistake last time. He does not have... I thought that he had 1 spell slot, so when he cast Enlarge Reduced he was done, but that's not true. Every one of his spells he gets each of them once a day. So technically, he can cast Enlarge, and then he can cast a Cure Wounds, a Heat Metal, and a Mirror Image. So he's going to cast Enlarge Reduce first. Turn 2, he's going to do Mirror Image, and then he's probably going to go and try to get into the fight. Last time I kept him out of it, but it didn't matter because we watched the Fear Tactic completely demolish all the ogres. I think we're going to have a bit of more of a chance here. Let's see. What is Ballin's team? I kind of forget. Actually, sorry, one last time. Hail Lucifer's is... Oh, yeah, I already said it. Quaggoth, Enlarge Zombie, don't risk concentration, which actually means he doesn't want to get into fight. But we'll see what happens. Ballin' Hippo. Oh, I remember this one. This is the old... This is the Hobgoblin Tricks. I don't know how much you guys remember this one. Where is it? Hobgoblin, where'd you go? What? I think I forgot to make the token for the Hobgoblin. We're gonna use regular goblins. They are Hobgoblins. They are not regular goblins. I can't find the token for it. Let me just double check. Whatever. We're gonna use this. It's gonna look dumb, but it's better than putting a goblin in there. Yeah! I am not a token. I am a square. That's okay. I think I did that last time and then I just didn't bother fixing it. And then we got the 2 Manticores. So this is our big boy fight. This is our big boy fight where we got the large creatures. Because I believe you're the only other person with the Manticores who picked a large creature. And then on top of the Manticores, literally, are priests. Riding in on those Manticores. And I allowed it, because I think it's badass. And honestly, it's not necessarily straight up better. It gives them mobility, but it makes them vulnerable to AoE. In this case, there isn't any AoE, so it's a straight up benefit. Actually, I don't want to do that yet. But it's not even that big of a benefit. They get into combat like 2 seconds into the fight. I get what you're going to say. You're going to say, I don't want to land. I want to just stay in the air. And you can do that, I think. Let me just take a look at everyone's stats. Technically, you can do a bit of, like, stupid kiting stuff. I'm not calling you stupid. I'm saying that it's a cheese strat that technically you have available to your team. But I hate to just be like, yeah, you got cheesed out. I hate telling people that. It's really not a fun... It's not a fun way to get knocked out of a tournament. It's a great way to move on to the next fight, but... I get why you would want to do that. Although, I don't know if that's what you told me to do. What does it say? Priests ride manticores up. Yeah, it's that word up. It's that word up that I was... When I think of the up, I think forward. But I think you meant straight up into the air. It's a different interpretation of the word up. Like, to move up in combat would probably just mean to move forward towards the enemies. But you mean literally up. Thinking in 3 dimensions, thinking with portals. That's the tough part about the command words, is it's technically up to the DM's discretion. The DM is a complete dick, and you guys all hate me, and what am I going to do about it? 11 hit points on these hobby goblins. I remember I killed one of you by accident last time, hobby goblins, so maybe you won't die this time. Manticore. Well, I mean, there's a good chance they're going to get beat to snot by ogres, because those ogres can basically only hit the things on the ground. I mean, they can only hit the things on the ground. Although, I might make the argument, and this is a reasonable argument, I think, that the enlarged giant ogre might be so tall that even if you fly a reasonable distance in the air, like technically you could just fly even higher, just like stay way, way, way up in the sky. But I might argue that the manticores aren't just gonna stay at a reasonable flight height, and the giant ogre might still get a chance to swing at them once or twice. We'll see. We got 27 hit points on these priests. And there's a whole nother pair of riders. The Rough Riders. I mean, ride or die. And then we got the zombie ogres. With a big old health pool. Nice healthy boys. What happened there? Can I taste that? There we go. They're not actually that big. They're this big. One of them will be that big. Not all of them, though. They are big. This epic music. What's going on here? I don't know if everybody knew this, but you can do Shift-Tab. And that's my favorite thing to do. I use it at work all the time. 45 hit points. 45 hit points. Got it. Alright, yeah, apparently this is how I'm going to split them up. I'll back them up a tiny bit. What do you guys think? Should I just be like, they fly into the air and they win? Do you just want me to say that? 24 each? Sorry, did I give too many hit points to the priests? Is that what I did? No. 24 what each? Ba-da-ba-bum, 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 ba-da-ba-bum-ba-bum. It would be the same. Maybe I could have said fly up instead of ride up. Maybe, yeah. I mean, you can make intelligence checks or something. I don't know. 24 spikes. Yeah, I guess technically I could just have them fly up, fire all the spikes, and then have to come down in melee. But technically they don't have to, because the priests can just cast Sacred Flame at like a massive distance. They never really technically have to come down. Although they do have Spirit Guardians, which I really want to use against those shadows. I'm gonna make that their I'm gonna make that their plan. And you know what? You guys can be like, that's not what he said. That's not the commands. I'm gonna say that's my command. I'm gonna just rule it moving forward. If somebody knows Spirit Guardians, and there are shadows on the field, they're gonna run up and Spirit Guardians those shadows. That's my rule. It's not gonna happen every fight, but it's gonna happen some fights because those shadows need to suffer. They're just too much sometimes. Too many shadows. Okay. I didn't do their initiative. Normally I do that. My apologies. Let me just grab the initiative real quick. Some of them are very slow. So I get those -2s. Manticore. Hobgoblin. And the Priests. Which is a weird one because... another thing too is the Priest and the Manticore kind of have to communicate. I'm almost tempted to like force them to make animal handling checks to see if the Manticores will like just attempt to dive bomb out of like frustration. All right, Hobgoblins are first. What were the rules on Hobgoblins? Just as I charge, they're not gonna think this out. They're gonna run right into these goblins. Or not goblins, ogres. They're like, yeah, sure. Yeah, we're doing our job here. Go, Steve! This one right here. This guy right here, his name is Steve. I'm gonna mark him. That's Steve. My name is Steve! And this one here, my name is Jiff. 30 feet. I think this guy can get in. This guy's just gonna chill. This guy's gonna get in. This guy's gonna get in. Technically they have longbows, but you said charge, so we're gonna charge. I'm gonna charge it to their credit card. Alright, we're gonna go just top to bottom long swords. Top, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, those all hit. Big old slashes. They're gonna use their shields. They like shields. Boop, boop, boop. So 10 damage to this guy. And 3 damage to this guy. Whoops. Okay. Next up, Shadows. Shadows get a turn before they get Spirit Guardianed. Shadow. No, Steve! Don't die, Stevie! Stevie! Alright, the 2 on Steve. Oh, God. Steve, you took 11! Oh, dear God, Steve! You've died! You've died for your sins! We're just gonna move Steve over there, because I don't want to lose it. He's the one holding the initiative. The one on the bottom. 15 connects. No, needs an 18 to hit. 18 to hit. They got shields. These guys are actually really armor clad. They do not want to get hit. Steve, don't die! Don't get eaten by the shadows. Okay. I'm gonna say the Manticores are on the ground, so I'm gonna let them get some swings in. But these guys are gonna block in the way, so we're gonna have if this guy dies, I'm gonna have the other one charge up. So we're gonna have this one attack first. Swing in. He needs like an 18 though. Nah, he don't. The other one. No, he don't either. The one on the bottom, swinging. He connects. Yeah, that's a dead Hobgoblin. Boop. He's gonna walk up. He's gonna walk up to the second Steve. No, Steve, don't die. All right, this guy swinging on this Manticore. What's up, Manticore? Boom, 15. I am gonna have him swing at the Manticore. He's not smart enough to go for the guy on top. That connects. Manticore takes 16 points of damage. No big deal. No big deal, because the priests can just heal them up. All right, Manticores. This Manticore's in melee. I'm gonna say he sticks around. I'm gonna say he sticks around in melee. And you're gonna be like, but I said fly up. Well, they're beasts, and technically people don't ride on like they're monstrosities. You can only command them so much. So I'm gonna let one of them do the fly straight up into the air, like a little wiener. I'm even gonna give you he can go after the Quaggoth or whatever if you want. I'm down with that. Let's do that. So he's gonna go here-ish. In the air, 10 feet taller than everybody. So the idea is that the Spirit Guardians will still bleed down and hit everyone on the ground. But they're out of range of the ogres. But if one of the ogres enlarges, 10 feet's not enough. It's going to be able to swing. Actually, technically 10 feet's not enough for large. have to be even taller. Whatever. I said 10 feet above the people. Whatever. I'm ruling it how I'm ruling it, and you guys, it's almost theater of the mind. You can't fight me on this one. I'm just gonna say what happens, and it's gonna spit its sweet old tail spines at the Quaggoth. So we got uno dos spines. 3 of its spikes actually. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Wowza. Yeah, those all connect. Ooh, baby. 1, 2, 3. May have rolled it too fast, but I'm going to take it anyways. Minus 19. That's a big deal, because he needs to have concentration. It's a big deal. Alright, then we got this one. He's going to do Bite, Claw, Claw. Bite, Claw, Claw. I actually need a 9 on these ogres. So, 19 damage. Okay, we'll see what happens. Alright. Spirit Guardians. They're both going to do it. They're both going to set up Spirit Guardians. I don't know why you wouldn't. It's clearly the thing to do. That spell is insane. It does so much damage. So they're both going to concentrate on Spirit Guardians here. I can't believe... I didn't do it last time. I don't know why. I think I was confusing it with Healing Spirit. So I didn't think it was that good. I'm like, oh, it's just another healing spell. Oh no, Spirit Guardians is freaking... It's tight. That is a good spell. So if anybody moves towards the Manticores, there's a good chance they're going to get whipped. This Quaggoth... How much range is on these Spirit Guardians? Is it 30 feet? It's 15 feet. So I said they were 10 feet up. Yeah, the Spirit Guardian's gonna not... I don't think I'm gonna trigger it, because I'm gonna say they're in the air. But he can't do much else, so he's gonna move out of the way. He's gonna drop that big old growth spell. Boom. And he gets like so big. So big. He pushes this like... this shadow out of the way, I guess. Boom. I am enlarged! He doesn't say that, though, because he's a zombie. Zombies don't get to say anything. They don't get to. They're just zombies. Wow. No. Didn't have concentration yet. Didn't have a turn yet. Now he is, though. Now he's concentrating. Alright, hobbies. Hobgoblin. Steve! You can do it! Steve! Alright, this guy... One of them is going to be a baller and go after the giant ogre. Go for it. Where are you at? Where are you at? There we go. Top. Nope. Bottom. That's a 9's good enough. 9 points of sweet, sweet slashing damage. Take it. Man, there's a lot of hit points to chew through. Alright, shadows. Again, because I have this guy in the air, the Spirit Guardians are not very good, now that I think about it. Like, he has to go in and get into melee to kill the shadows. Jeez, I shouldn't have had him fly. I should have had him land, because then the shadows would just go at him. That's okay. That's okay. I don't want him getting hit by all the ogres either, so... But the shadows are going to get some free pot shots here on Steve. No, Steve, no! Don't die! The top hobgoblin. Miss. 2 bottom hobbies. Boop, boop. One of those hit. 10 necrotic damage. And a drain of 1 strength. I'm going to just leave Steve at good old 1 HP. Alright. Ogre Town. This ogre is going to swing. This ogre is going to swing. This ogre is going to try at this guy, but it will trigger Spirit Guardians, which is the whole reason this whole thing was happening. He's going to take 15 Spirit Guardian damage. Take that whole 15 damage. Go 60. And then he's going to swing at the Manticore, which isn't going to break concentration, but it has potentially does an extra D4 damage if it hits. Manticore takes it, plus a D4. 14 damage. Who cares? They can heal. Doesn't matter. I got Spirit Guardians. It's all good. This one started its turn within Spirit Guardians, so it too will take Spirit Guardian damage. 21 Spirit Guardian damage. Wow. You told me to fly up, buddy, but I think you're going to want me to just charge in with this badass bullshit. It's too good. It's too good. Alright, we're going to have... we'll do the 2 hobgoblin swings first with the ogres. The top one connects. Bottom one, miss. Top one, 10 damage. He's still living. Still living. He's got that 1 HP. He's clinging to life. He's bleeding on the ground. He's like, I will never give up. You cannot have a freedom. Against the Manticore, 21. That's a hit. 14 points. That's a lot of damage. But those are priests that can heal. Alright, Manticore. He's going to just claw his way out. If he can kill this zombie, then maybe we're going to fly up and do some tail spikes. So, ba-dump. We got a bite. Connects. 2 claws. All of it connects. Bite. Claw. That's 9. 17 points. 17 points of damage. And then we got this guy who has to do the same thing, actually, because he doesn't want to give an opportunity attack. But he's still in the air and no one else can get at him. Only that one guy can, and I'm going to keep it that way. Unless I want to kill those shadows. You know what? I do want to kill those shadows. So what he is, he's gonna come down. He's gonna come down. He's actually gonna land on the ground right here. It sounds risky, I know, but it's gonna hit. It's 15 feet, so it's gonna hit. Actually, he can land here. Oh, that's so good. It's 15 feet, right? So as soon as the shadows and they're all gonna get hit, all of them. He's got to try to save Steve. He's got to try to save Steve. All right, he's gonna attack the giant guy. Bite, claw, connects all of them. Bite, claw. 17, 23 points of damage. Wow. See, it doesn't matter. You're okay. Priests, what's up, priests? What do you got? They want to heal. They want to do cure wounds. They're each gonna take a moment, put a hand down on. They could do spiritual weapon. They could. But I think they want to heal the Manticores. Keeping the Manticores going, showing that they have a love for Manticores, I think is the big deal right here. So we're just gonna... Oops. Cure wounds. Open that up. We got 2 of them. Spellcasting is a 3. So plus 3. So the rightmost Manticore, 11. The other Manticore, 4. That's okay. That was the hurt one. That's okay, because the Spirit Guardians are ridiculous. Alright, Quaggoth. I think he's just gonna heal himself? Does it make sense for him to heal the big giant ogre in front of him? I mean, can you heal undead? For some reason I feel like you can't, but maybe you can. No, it has no effect on undead, so you can't heal the zombie. He has to heal himself. And he will. He will cure wounds himself. I think it's another. That's also plus 3. 11 hit points. It's actually plus 2, so he only gets 10 hit points. That's okay. Still pretty good. He's gonna heal himself before he goes and gets into combat. He doesn't actually want to get closer because Spirit Guardians is stupid and he'll lose his concentration. So he's going to protect his concentration, but I have a feeling this fight is already over. We got 2 hobgoblins fighting with their 1 HP. I demand to live! The top attack connects. The bottom attack, nothing. Top attack, 7 points. Okay. Shadows. They're all going to take Spirit Guardian damage times 2. 18 points. Boom, boom, boom. We saw it last time. We see it again. Spirit Guardian's so damn good against shadows as they just puff into non-existence. They wear shadows. Now they are dead. Ogre. I'm going to just check chat, see if you guys are complaining. Manticore should fly up. Big order throws small ogre up at Manticore. You know what? That would be hilarious. I don't think they're smart enough to do that, but that would be so funny. It does give me slight anxiety over, Lucy when he was in the bucket. Oh, that bucket! That bucket gives me nightmares. He just bucketed my spectator. Alright, Spirit Guardians is going to hit all the zombies. Now, they don't have a weakness. They're just going to take regular Spirit Guardian damage. And I'm just going to roll once, and they're all going to take it. Or, sorry, yeah, all of them, because they're all within somebody's Spirit Guardians. They all take 15 damage. And luckily, those hobgoblins are going to eat a bunch of damage here. It's actually a big deal that they're sticking around. Alright, so we've got 4 goblin hits, or ogre hits, I'm sorry. We're gonna do the one against the rightmost manticore. Connects. Damage, 13. We're gonna do... I mean, honestly, if you just said, I'm gonna build a team where I cast Spirit Guardians, and then it's gonna ride on a mount that absorbs, like, gives me a 60 hit point meat shield, that's already insanely good. Now, some enemies would be smarter, or have, like, area of effect attacks to kind of take advantage and maybe hit the player. Geez, maybe I should give him a shot here. Should I give him a shot? I'm gonna give him a tiny shot this turn. I'm gonna roll a D6. Actually, I'm gonna give him 25% chance. I'm gonna roll a D4 for the 2 that are aiming the Manticore. And it's not that they're planning it, they're not thinking about it, it just might accidentally hit the priest as it swings. So it needs a 4 out of D4 to hit the priest instead. No, hits the Manticore. We already did the damage. We'll do the one on the top. Hobgoblin misses. Bottom Hobgoblin misses. The other Manticore, the large one, connects. Unless, and it needs to be a 4. No, he's gonna hit the Manticore. It's like a percentage grid where he's just swinging wildly, and maybe he accidentally hits the priest on top. So it's gonna do a bunch of bludgeoning plus a D4 because he's big. That is 14 damage. I feel like this one might be almost over, my friends. I'm feeling like we're nearing the end of this tiny charade, if you will. I feel so bad for Lucifer, who really... I feel like he made, like, one of the cooler teams. I really like the enlarging and having just a massive ogre on the battlefield. It just... If I remember him speaking to me, he made the slight error that enlarge gives you advantage on strength saves, but he thought it was con saves. And then the ogres potentially come back to life with their fortitude on a con save. So his understanding was, I'm going to give them advantage on their undead fortitude save, and then they'll just never die. Sadly, that's not the case. And even if it was, I believe... If they take damage from Radiant, they wouldn't even have that opportunity. So, anyways, Manticores get to start doing some attacky tags. We're gonna do the one on the right first. Bite, claw. Only 1 hit actually. 6 damage. I mean, that guy's gonna die to Spirit Guardians. And the stupid part is, it will double up. Like, he knows that too. He's gonna kind of fly over here and double up the Spirit Guardians on this guy. It's so dumb. It's gonna be easily over. All right, the other Manticore, bite, claw. I don't know why I didn't just do this full roll thing. It's so much better. So all those went in. That's 28 damage. He's dead. Kaboom! We'll bring you back to the thing here. Initiative order. And then he can freely move about, and he's gonna kind of move himself kind of closer here, so that he can hit the Quaggoth when the Quaggoth's turn starts. It doesn't mean this guy won't get hit, but who cares? It won't matter. Next up, the priests. They have more healing words. They can just cure wounds again. They also know guiding bolt. I think they just want to heal. Nah, let's do guiding bolt. That's more fun. Let's do some guiding bolts. Yeah, they're gonna drop guiding bolts on this guy and try to just finish this whole thing off all at once. So, Guiding Bolt. It's radiant damage too. Wow. Make a ranged spell attack. Okay. Define as a bonus action. Oh, but it's not doing melee attacks. It's casting spells. I don't need no mace. All right. So it's a +3. So it plus its proficiency. How does that work? A +5. I'm just say a +5 to hit. I'm just gonna say +5 to hit. Whatever. First Guiding Bolt. Miss. Second Guiding Bolt. Miss. What? Whatever, it happened. What? That's okay. I don't think it'll matter. I think you're okay. Quaggoth. Quaggoth's gonna take Spirit Guardian damage. Takes 13 points. I don't think he's immune to anything. Epic battle music. Alright, run up. I'm gonna say he's smart. He's a smart boy. He's like, nah. No, he's not. He's really stupid. Quaggoth's dumb. They only have 6 intelligence. How did he even come up with this strategy? I don't know. Yeah, he's just gonna swing at this Manicore, I guess. 2 claws. 1, 2. Both miss. Wow. That's upsetting. Hobgoblins. They're still kicking? Go Hobbies. Alright. Top one? No. Or yes. 3 damage. Bottom one? Misses. So this guy took 3. Alright, Ogres. Let's see. We're gonna do the Spirit Guardian from the top priest first. 20. So this guy's dead. This guy takes 20. And then the... Oh, this guy's out of range anyways. Well, he'll be coming into range. So I may as well just roll his damage. So we'll do the other guy. 19. So... Oh no, he's not going to come in because he's going to attack the Hobgoblin. Okay, that's fine. They're both going to attack Hobgoblins, actually. Look at these Hobgoblins. They're just like, nah, I got 1 hit point. You can't hit me. I don't care. Top Ogre. Yeah, okay, that guy's dead. Bottom Ogre. Steve's still kicking. Don't die, Steve! Keep fighting for the greater good! Fight for the cause! Alright, Manticores. This one's gonna be a piece of garbage. He's gonna fly 5 feet away. Up in the air so that guy can't even hit him. Just like be a complete dick. We're gonna do the dick move thing now, just to clean up the rest of this. And this guy's gonna melee kill this Quaggoth. Because he's in melee combat already. So we're gonna do the Quaggoth first. Boom, boom, boom. Does any of those hit? Ooh, 13. So 1 claw. Takes 7. He isn't concentrating anymore. This is gone. And he's not under 10 hit points, which is when he starts like going crazy. All right, 3 Spike Tails. 1, 2, 3. They all hit. 1, 2, 3. That's 21 damage. Dead. Put this guy back in. Put me in. Put me in, coach. Yeah, I think that's right. Turn order. All right, priests. What do you got? Guiding bolts again? Sure. I'm gonna do 2 guiding bolts into the Quaggoth. First guiding bolt. 2 +5 critical hit. Critical hit. I believe it does 4d8 or something stupid like that. 4d6, so 8d6. Yeah, dead. Boom. He got hit with all the best. I'm not even gonna call it. I'm gonna call it. We had a good fight, Lucifer. I'm sorry, man. That's gonna be it. You're gonna get called out on this one. You may have lost the battle, but you did not lose the war. Except you did lose the war. I'm sorry, my friend. And that makes Balan Hippo a finalist or semi-finalist. Yeah, GG! GG's in chat. All right, we got 1 more to go. It's technically going to go over a little. I'm going to try to do it as quickly as I can. And then I might do a special to finish her off over the weekend. It'll probably be like a short, like 1 hour or something, just to like do the finale. so that we can start rolling up the next group of monsters to fight. I know that's what everybody... I don't like people to think, oh, I'm out. What do I do? It's like, nah, you just get to play again. It's like regular D&D, right? Your creature, your player character dies, and you just roll up a new one. It's no big deal. Zeke! He's been waiting this whole time for his chance at redemption. Oh no, he won last time. So it's so that he can win. And the reconstructed Vanguard. That's a long one. It's a long one. It's okay. Reconstructed Vanguard. Rando Necromancer. We're gonna start with that guy. Oh, it's the Fear team! He's got the Fear team, which does not work against constructs in any way. So I actually don't think he has a very good chance here. I think Rando Necromancer might just be done. He might just be dead. I'm sorry, my friend. It does not look good for you. You get 2 shadows. The shadows are probably your best bets in this little matchup. Ooh, epic music. 4 sea hags, 4 scarecrows, 2 shadows. Frighten them. If impossible, then kill. Alright, well, it is impossible, so you're probably just gonna have to go straight for it. Secretly, I think it's why he built the Construct team, was just in case of this matchup. Flying Swords, Animated Armor, and the Helmed Horrors. Alright, let me get this stuff up. Sea hag. Sorry, I know this takes a second. You guys are like, what is he doing? He's not doing anything on the TV. Make him do things on the TV, Mom. We will. We will. This chair is terrible. It's a really bad chair. Oh wow, it's a nice spread. Descending order. Actually, are the Helmed Horrors randomly immune to necrotic? Didn't we learn that last time? Yeah. The Helmed Horrors are actually immune to everything the other team has. They cannot do anything to the Helmed Horror. So this entire fight is going to come down to... I don't know, man. Honestly, this is just for kicks at this point, because I'm pretty sure you're mathematically eliminated. I'm sorry, but you literally can't... sorry, there's one thing you can do. I won't say you're out. And that's the shadows can still drain his strength away. At least that's how I ruled it with the last time this happened. Just because they're immune to the damage doesn't mean they're immune to the effects of the abilities of the spells. So, oh, I meant to give them hit points first. 16. Okay, we got them 3 shadows. We're gonna spread them out a little bit. Spread them like butter. These guys I remember now. I'm used to this. I'm pretty sure they got 36 hit points. Double check. Damn right. 52. 52. Hut. That's a croquet reference. Croquet, right? Alright. We got a big ball of scary dudes. Let's see what they can do. We got, what, 4 flying swords? Is that how it worked? Ezeki? His thing was, remember to spread out against AoE. Well, there isn't any. There isn't any. flying swords. There are 4 flying swordsmen. Flying swordsmen. Four flying swords, 2 helmed horrors. I'm not even gonna give them hit points. They have a ton. Ah, whatever. I'll give them hit points. They can't actually take damage though, so it doesn't matter. There's nothing on the battlefield. It's funny because this actually happened. The reverse happened where nothing could hit the jackal wares, and it's like, well, I mean, damage immunities are real. You guys have to almost consider that moving forward with the enemies that you pick. You might need like 1 spellcaster in every thing or whatever. You never know. You never know. I have a feeling we won't just see a mass of shadows this next upcoming time. Alright, let's just go for it. Let's see what happens. What are people saying? What are they thinking? Yep, strength drain. I wish I had another damage type. Helmed horrors are only resistant to regular damage. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. They're only I read that with the wrong emphasis. They're only resistant to regular damage. They're not immune, and you're very right. So it's not guaranteed. They can slowly they can pile in on and slowly take them out. I'm doing something wrong on the left side here though. Yeah, there's only 2 shadows. I'm like, that's 11 guys. That's one of our rules. Okay, helmed horrors up front. Flying speed of 30. Because these guys freaking got a flying speed. They can't both get in, but one of them's gonna attack. Let's do it. Helmed horror, multi-attack. Gets 2 longsword hits on this sea hag. We'll do the one right in front of him. 1, 2. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the shield. They have shields, I'm going to use them. So one of them misses. One of them hits. 9 damage. The sword comes down and cuts him. The other one cannot fight. Does not have a ranged attack. Alright. Time for sea hags. We got 2 sea hags on this guy. We got this sea hag's going to go over there. This sea hag's going to go there. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's pile in. I mean, they might, you know, they might do something. The one on the top. They need a 20. The 3 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3. A 25 and a 22. Those are gonna hit. For half damage. 5 plus 3. A little bit of damage. Slowly chipping away at these helmed horrors. Alright, we got the armor. Animated armor. They're slow. 25. They can get in. They can get in. Let's do it. They got slams. 2 melee slams. We'll do the top slams. Slam, bam, wham. Sea hags. 14 armor. 8 damage. We'll do the 2 bottom hits. So one of them hit. Whoops. This one did. It was 4. Alright. Scarecrows. Let's pile in. Let's pile in. Yeah, sure. 2 against this helmed horror. 2 against this animated armor. Let's do it. Against the helmed horror, 2 attacks. 1, 2. Oh, they both connect for 4 plus 3 minus 7. It's actually kind of close now that I think about it when I'm doing the math. There's a lot of hit points to chew through on the other side too. The 2 on the animated armor. Animated armor has an armor class of 18. They both miss. I don't know why I'm clicking. Whatever, doesn't matter. Flying sword's got a lot of speed. They're gonna get in there. They're gonna fly in there, and we're gonna do them all on that same guy. Do scarecrows have immunities? Yeah, they do. They have resistance. Do the hags have resistance? No. Scarecrows do, though. Okay, swords going at it. What do they need to hit a scarecrow? An 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow! Oh, that's a crit, though. 12. So 6 points of damage. Wow, this is actually really tight. Alright, Helmed Horrors. One's going to go after this Sea Hag. The other's going to go after that Sea Hag. We'll do the top Sea Hag. Boop, boop. I think it needs a 14 on a Sea Hag. It does. So only the bottom one hit. Which is just 7 points of damage. Did I not move the shadows? Ah, I deleted their thing by accident. Damn it. Alright, I'm going to just put them last. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. This other Helmed Horror is going to attack. Then I'm going to do the shadows. Then I'm going to put them at the bottom of the order. Were they at the bottom of the order? I feel like they were like an 11 or something. I don't care. I'm going to put them at the bottom of the order. I'm sorry. I don't know. I deleted it, and I forgot about it, and it's getting late. I'm tired. 2 attacks on the bottom Sea Hag, or the middle Sea Hag, however you want to picture it. 10 damage. 10 damage. Boom, baby. Alright. Shadows. Sword. He actually, like, can't get in. They gotta, like... Because of the way this is all mashed in the middle, they have to, like, do weird stuff. Alright. Shadow. Strength drain on the sword. Or, no, on the armor up top. Miss. Strength drain on the sword. Connects. 10 necrotic damage. They have tons of strength, though. The damage is what's the big thing. The strength goes to 10. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. They don't use their strength for anything. Okay. I'm just put them at the bottom. You know what? You guys might be complaining about it. I'm just going to keep going with it, man. Yeah, flying swords. Oof. Brrr. Wait, but there's 4... There's 4. There are 4 Sea Hags, yeah. He didn't do a coven. He did 4. He did 4, 4, and 2. 4 Sea Hags, 4 Scarecrows, 2 Shadows. It's a lot of Sea Hags. If you can do the combo. That's why it wrecked Lucifer. Because it was so easy to just be like, dead, dead, dead. So many rolls. Not to mention they all have like -2 to their wisdom. So they were just not making any saves. Alright, we got them Sea Hags. We're going to do the top one. The top one's going to attack the Helmed Horror. Nope. The other 3. 1, 2, 3. They need 20s. They got them. That's a 3 and a 5. That's -8. Getting there as they claw, slowly just shearing away the armor of that Helmed Horror. It's trying to put up its shield, but apparently we can roll some damn 20s. AC 20. Still managing to get some hits in. Alright, animated armor. He's gonna go... They're gonna go for the... Continue to go for the Sea Hags, I think. Because they're dumb. They're just gonna pick a target and then keep slamming at it. So the top Sea Hag, blop blop. That 4 hit. Bottom Sea Hag, blop blop. A critical hit. And a 13 does not go through. But the critical... does 11. That's a big old armor hit. Alright, Scarecrows. We got 2 Scarecrows on this armor, 2 Scarecrows on this armor. So we got 2 on the Helmed Horrors. Let's do them. Need a 20. Connects for 2 points. Miss. 2 points of damage. Slowly, almost at half health. Alright, and then we got 2 claws on the armor at the bottom. Only needs an 18 to hit these. Manages to do 6 straight up damage. Actually connects. Alright, swords. Flying swords. 4 of them. Against the Scarecrow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of those hit. So an 8, which is 4, and a 2, which is 1. Not very good. Not very good. The swords not getting much damage done. Alright. Shadows. Probably the scariest thing in here. Top Shadow. Hits. Bottom Shadow. Misses. Top Shadow also drains for 2 strength. So he takes 11. And the animated armor loses 2 strength, and it's actually relevant. It'll give it a -1 to all of its future activity. I'm sorry, man. I thought you had this on lock. This is not looking good. It's not looking good at this point. I don't know what to say. They've just got so many hit points. Alright, we're going to go after that sea hag, the 2 sea hags. We'll do the top sea hag. Whoop, whoop. 7 misses. The 20 hits. 10 points. This sea hag. Whoop, whoop. The 18 hits. Another 10 points. The sea hags. Taking their turn. We got 1 sea hag here. Claw. Needs a 20. The other 3 sea hags on the other guy. 1, 2, 3. We got 1 hit coming in for 3 damage. Ooh, he's at half. He's getting close to half. All right, we got those slams. Animated armor. It's just the math. It's just straight math at this point. Just like a ton of dice rolls. All right, that sea hag at the top. Slam, slam. Nope. Bottom sea hag. Slam, slam. The 15 won't connect for 7 points. All right, scarecrows. See it. 2 up top, 2 down below. The 2 up top. Whoop, whoop. 3, that's 1 point of damage. And the 2 below. Whoop, whoop. Miss, miss. Swords, go to town. Let's do it. 4 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of those connected, but it's half damage. 5 total. We still haven't had a single death yet. Nothing's died. There's just... I'm gonna have to start dropping meteors. Alright. Top shadow, miss. Bottom shadow, connects. On that sword. Minus 10, first death. And that's the actual sword. I'm not gonna get rid of that. He'll just pile in. This is gonna get in there. It's kind of hard to see their hit points. It's a little annoying. Oh well. Let's keep pushing through. We got a little bit of time. Got a little bit of time. I don't like going over, but we're gonna push it. Top sea hag. Blop, blop. Wow, you just cannot connect. It's +6 to hit. All right. Bottom or middle sea hag or whatever. The bottom horror. Whoop whoop. Oh, there we go. 2 sweet hits. 8. 19 damage. There we go. This guy's almost toast. We almost got a real hit here coming through. Sea hags. Top sea hag. Hits for 5. Finally actually got some damage on this guy. 3 more sea hags on the other guy. 1, 2, 3. 1 hit for 4 damage. Under half. Oh man, here comes a slam. Slam, slam-a-llama dam dam. Top 2 slams, blop, blop. 3 damage, yeah. Yeah. The bottom 2 slams, slam, slam. This one hit. 3 damage. It's getting there. We're getting there. The scarecrows. Go for it. The meteors would actually take longer because I don't have a 1-click roll. I actually have to like think it out. It's kind of dumb. The 2 scarecrows up the top. 1, 2, both miss. Scarecrows at the bottom. Whoop, whoop, both miss. All 3 swords, or all, yeah, there's only 3 swords now. 1, 2, 3, all of them connecting for a total of 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. I don't know. Those shadows aren't doing a whole lot either. Because the high AC enemies they're not so good against them. Top one misses, bottom one connects, drains a sword for 7. This guy would have been at full. I moved him over. So he's at 10 now. And drains some strength, which is irrelevant for the swords. It matters for this guy though. I didn't factor it in. Probably won't until like it's more than a -1, just because it's kind of annoying to keep track of. Helmed Horrors, the 2 top ones. Bloop, bloop. Oh yeah, there we go. There's some sexy hits. 21 damage. Yeah, that's a dead hag. Doom. First death. All right, the other one. He only needs to do 4 damage to kill one. Is it 15 or 14? 14. There we go. Dudes are dropping. Things are looking good now. He's kind of got some brains. He's gonna turn on the other hurt hag. Yeah, that connects. -6. We got those hags. 2 hags. Can they kill 1 helmed horror before this all goes to shit? 10. It's 5 damage. -5. I mean, maybe. Armor, armor, armor. Let's go. You got 2 slams at the top, 2 slams at the bottom. Top slams, slam, slam. Into the jam. And then we slam, slam. Welcome to the space jam. It's gonna go after this. Let's go after the shadow. Why not? It's not too smart. Let's go after the shadow. Shadow has AC of 12, which means that both those hit. They're just half damage. Whatever. I'm gonna count it. So 2, 3, -5. Okay. Shadow's still kicking. The bottom 2 slams. Slam a jam. 13. That's gonna connect. -1. Just can't do any damage. Scarecrows. Alright, we got 2 on this guy. 2 on the top. The top ones. Whoop. Whoop. Bottom ones. Whoop. Whoop. All misses. The armor's got too much armor. Who would have thought? Alright, 3 long swords on that scarecrow. You only need 11. 1, 2, 3. Nope. You only need 11. But I can't do it, Daddy. I cannot do it 11. Shadows. Top one. Miss. Bottom one. Miss. Helmed horrors. Let's go, buddies. Alright. This one. I guess he's just gonna hit the scarecrow right in front of him. 1, 2. Both those connect. At the 25 is not a critical. So a 9 goes to 4. 10 points of damage is quite a bit. I think we might be seeing this come to a head. This one's gonna attack the hag underneath him. Whoop. 22, 15. Those are both hits. That's 19 damage. I think we're getting near the end. The music is changing. It's building. We got 2 attacks on that helmed horror. Whoop, whoop. They both connect. One of them is a critical hit. So this is 5 damage. And then that's the big old 17, which is going to be -8. This is a 9 hit point helmed horror. Might be turning the tide with that sweet, sweet crit. It was pretty good. Alright, we got... this guy is actually attacking that hag, though. So we might see what happened. Alright, top animated armor. Slam, slam. One of those connects. 2 points of damage. Someone's yelling at me for something, I can just tell. Alright, slam, slam at the bottom. Slam, slam a jam. 3 points. Dead hag. Alright, it's starting to... The hags are honestly the meatiest, biggest part of this team. So the fact that they're dying off is actually very telling of how this is going to end. I think the writing is on the wall, but we'll give them a little bit more time to try to make some kind of amazing comeback. But honestly, the scarecrows have really low attack, really low damage. The 2 top scarecrows miss. Miss. The 2 bottom scarecrows, they need an 18. Hit. Hit. That's a critical hit. It's full damage on this armor, I believe. Or is it half? It's half. No, it's full damage. It's full damage on the armor. On this guy. So he takes 7 and then another 14. Leaving him at only 6. That armor is hurting. We got 3 swords. Let's go swords. Flying sword, flying sword. 1, 2, 3. He only needs 11s. They're all hits, but it's half damage, so only 4 total. Is it crazy how often resistance rounds down? I swear it always rounds down. I don't know how. It's crazy. It's crazy how often it rounds down. They always say, oh, you have resistance? You can double your hit points. It's like, nah, you can like triple your hit points. It's crazy. Effective hit points. Alright, so we got the top shadow. Connects. Critical hit for 15 damage. Plus a d4. I don't know if you're supposed to double the strength drain on a critical. I'm gonna. It's fun. I don't think you do, but I'm gonna do it anyways. It doesn't really matter, in all honesty. The guy on the bottom, also critical hit. On a sword, though, so who cares? 20, actually did 24 damage. to one of these swords. But again, we don't care. I knew that was going to drop it from the initiative, but it was already at the bottom, so it's all good. We got it lined up. All right, Helmed Horrors. Let's go. Let's try to finish this off. We got, they're going to both pile in on that guy. Beat on that Scarecrow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the bottom is a critical. So we got a hit for 7, which is only 3. And then we got a hit for 8 plus the crit, which is 13. Because it always rounds down. It's only -6. It's not that good of a crit. Alright. We'll see. We'll see. It's actually really kind of close still. Because there's still a Sea Hag kicking. Needs a 20? No. Alright, armor. Let's do it. Animated armor. The top one, I'm actually going to give him a -2 to hit at this point against the Shadow. The Shadow still gets hit. And takes 1 damage, because... Oh, whoops. -1. Because it has no strength. Can't do any damage. The other one is going to attack below. It's going to blow its attack. And miss on both of them. Scarecrows. Let's go, Scarecrows. Top 2. Badop. Badop. Bottom 2. Badop. Badop. One of those. 2 of those hit. I need an 18. Those are straight damage. A 5 didn't kill it, but the other 8 did. That guy's done. That's it for Scarecrows. This guy can move up, I guess. Swords. Let's go. 2 swords. Let's go. Boop, boop. 18. There's that's actually a lot of damage. The Scarecrow's almost done. Alright, shadows. Shadows. Top shadow. Yeah, that's dead. Boop. Bottom shadow. No. It's no good. No good. Helmed Horrors, they're still both kicking. This is a big deal. Alright. They're gonna both try to kill that Scarecrow there. That's right in front of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. A bunch of hits here. We got 2 damage, 5 damage, 8 damage. It's so slow. It's so slow. Can you guys play stuff without resistances? I would just so much. It's less math for my brain. Immunities or nothing. I don't want any in-betweens. I don't like it. Claw. It connects for 6. From the Hag. Alright, Scarecrows. Scarecrows, there's 3 of them. One of them's attacking a sword. We'll do that one first. Attack the sword. No. Then we got 3 on Helmed Horrors. 1, 2, 3. All of them missing. Swords. It's up to you, my friends. Do some stuff. Miss. Connects. 8, which is halved. Dead Scarecrow. Boom, baby. These guys are going to team up on the Shadow. Try to keep them away from the Helmed Horrors because we don't want them strength drains. Alright, Shadows. This one's going to get a chance to come up and start hitting the fresh one. This one's going to just attack normally at... This is actually crazy close still. I didn't think it was going to... We're going to do the top Shadow first. Needs a 20. Connects! Doesn't do any damage, but drains 1 strength away. I believe the Helmed Horrors have 18. Technically affects his modifier, but I might ignore it until it's a little bit lower. This one attacking. Shadow. Ah, man, I think you might not get it. I think you might not get it. 13, no. Helmed Horrors. Alright, this one's gonna smarten up. He's going for the Shadow. He's like, that's the only thing that can hurt me. I must kill it. He's gonna smarten up. So, top one against the Shadow. First attack, 12, miss. Second attack, 16, connects. 8 halved, 4 damage. The other one, against the Scarecrow. Attack, attack. Both those connect. A 5, 6, 7 damage. Goes to 2. Alright. Sea Hags. Sea Hag. Claw. Connects for 3. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, no! Oh no, that's the egg! Shaba! Oh, the scarecrows pile in! 1, 2, 3. One hits for 2 damage. 2 damage. Okay, 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 okay. Swords. We got a chance still. We got a chance. We can do it. I'm like rooting for one of you. I shouldn't be doing that. Sword connects on the shadow. Shadow's fighting back. Shadow's doing shadow things. Alright, we got the top shadow. Doesn't roll a 20. Bottom shadow. Doesn't roll a 17. Alright, we got the Helmed Horror. There's only one. He's still going to go for the shadow first. Longsword. 11. Not going to do it. Next one. 12. I think a 12 hits. It does. 7 points halved. I'm so close. There's that 1 HP. Actually, technically, I should have done -1 to the modifier. I'm not gonna. I ruled it before that I wasn't gonna do it until it got worse. I know technically I should lower that 12 to an 11, but I'm in charge. I can do whatever I want. This guy's gonna come. I guess he has to fight a sword because there's a sword in the way. All right, Sea Hag, fight that sword. He does. I mean, she does. Oof. All right, got 3 scarecrows. 1, 2, 3. The 21's gonna hit. -3. Swords. Let's go, swords. Let's go. Flying swords. 1, 2. The 17 hits. It's -3. The shadows. Go, shadow. Go, shadow. It's a birthday. On the Helmed Horror. No. On the sword. No. Helmed Horror. Come on. On the shadow. Connects. For 3 points of damage. Dead. Got one. On the scarecrow. Connects. 3 points of damage. Boom. Alright, Sea Hag. Sea Hag's attacking a sword. Nope. Shot. We got 2 scarecrows. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Both missing. Swords. Go swords. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Oh, those both hit. -4 and more. -8. Ooh, those swords actually doing some serious work. Shadow does not connect. Helmed Horror. Helmed Horror. I think we turned it back around. Attack. Attack. Oh man. Technically those both still hit. It's only an 11. So -5, -8. Alright, Sea Hag. Go for it. Sea Hag, bring in the pain. Nope. Scarecrows, bring in the pain. I think mathematically you might have actually still got it. 1, 2. That's it. Swords. Flying swords. 1, 2. One of those hit. 2 damage. It's almost dead. What time is it? I gotta get going. This is the end of it. Let's do this. Shadow. Swing. Shadow connects. 12 damage. Dead sword. Oh my god. Stop doing that. We got a Helmed Horror. Helmed Horror. Come on, man. You can do it. 1, 2. One of those connects. 3 points of damage. Oh my god. The damage is so little. It's so tiny amount of damage. Oh my god. Sea Hag. Claw. No. Scarecrow. Claw. Claw. Oh, 2 points. 2 points. Okay. Sword. Sword. Come on, sword. Just finish it off. Just finish it off so that I don't have to worry about dealing with it anymore. Ah, man. Shadow. I can close the armor. That's done. Doesn't hit. Helmed Horror. Helmed Horror. On the shadow. Or on the scarecrow. Whoop. Whoop. Both those hit. A 4 and a 6. 10 points. Getting closer. Getting closer. Sea Hag. Sea Hag. Claw. Scarecrow. Claw. Claw. One of them hits. 3 points. Oh no. Oh no. Do I call the meteors? Do I call the meteors? I don't know. I feel bad if I do. Determine the winner. That's a dead guy. That's a dead guy. Helmed Horror. Helmed Horror. We don't need a shadow page anymore. Helmed Horror attacking twice. Uno. Dos. Both connecting. That's a 3 and a 5. -8. Sea Hag. Oh man. I don't know. Sea Hag. Claw. Ooh, critical hit. Doing 8 points of damage. That's a big hit. Alright, scarecrows have gone. Sword. The one flying sword, which I don't care about, but it's going to try anyways. Misses. Helmed Horror. Swing. Swing. 18, 15. 3, 6 damage. Goes to 1. Oh, Jesus. Sea Hag. Sea Hag connects for 6. Oh, boy. Alright, sword. I'm just going to do them all. I'm just going to do them. Sword. 21. Connects. Dead. Moves up. It's actually going to... Whatever. Let's... Sure. Let's kill the Scarecrow first, I guess, or the Sea Hag. Let me take a look. It could matter. Could matter. It's all coming down to this. It's all coming down to it. They're going to pick off the Sea Hag. They're going to do it. Sea Hag. So the sword went. Helmed Horror. Swing. Swing. Ooh, those both hit. That's a total of... I don't have to do the math. Minus 14. They don't have resistances. It's kind of nice. Sea Hag and Scarecrow. Attack. Attack. They need 20s. Alright, Flying Sword. Connects. 3 points of damage. That's it. Minus 3. Alright, we got the Scarecrow. We got the Sea Hag. No. Flying Sword. No. Horror. Yes, for a total of 23 points of damage. It's probably over. It's probably coming to an end. We got a Scarecrow. Boop. That connected. 3 points. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. We got the Flying Sword coming in for nothing. Helmed Horror. Nothing. Nothing. What? Scarecrow Claw. Miss. That's 5 more points. What? Oh my god. Alright. Flying Sword. Go. No. Helmed Horror. Go. Connects with a critical hit. No, it's not a critical hit. I'm sorry. They are both hits, though. For only 11. Gets one more swing-a-ding at the kick of the can here. Scarecrow. Miss. Hag. Miss. Flying Sword. Miss. Helmed Horror. Connects. That's a dead Sea Hag. I think that might be the end of this. Yeah, I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it. The Sea Hag was the only thing really doing damage. That guy is not going to do 23 damage before they collectively beat that. Scarecrow was a long, grueling, drawn-out battle, but I am going to give it to Ezekiel, the reconstructed Vanguard. And I need to get my butt out of here because it is way later than I wanted to go. I get in trouble when I go this late. But I had a great time. Again, I'm going to probably do a quick... I'll do the rolls, and I'll let you guys know who makes the wildcard slots in the Discord chat, because there are a couple of people that are like, what are we doing? What are we doing? How's this going to work? So that's how we'll finish it off, okay? GG's in chat for Ezekiel for anyone who stuck it out. I think my phone actually died on me, so I can't personally GG in. That's the first time I've ever had my phone die during my stream. I guess it doesn't last 3 hours if it's not plugged in. I had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time. Monster Bash is a great way for if you're someone who likes D&D and you want just a little bit of D&D without having to set aside like 5 hours a week or however long. You can just jump in the Discord. All you gotta do is come up with a team of monsters based on the rules for that tournament, and then you can start playing. And I will release the rules for next Thursday's Monster Bash 3. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to do 5,000 experience, which lets you go up to CR9. Exactly CR9. So you can do one CR9 monster, or you can do a group again. I think I'm going to stick to the max 10 enemies, 3 monster types. We're going to see how that goes. Also, if anyone's watching, we also do regular D&D campaigns with other viewers and that happen to be in the games. Long-running campaigns. We're doing like 20 episodes plus in. There's 2 parties in different parts of the world with different parties. I'm not selling it very well, but we have games on Wednesdays at 7 Eastern, and we have another game at Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern, which is noon. Don't get confused and think it's midnight. Thank you for watching. I had a great time, and join Monster Bash. It's amazing. Or just give me a follow, whatever works. Thank you. Have a good time.